matters is what you do with this information. Was it a smooth ride for me for the past 4 years? No. Did I lose money? Yes. Did people quit on me? Yes. Did people even accuse me of bringing them into something that caused them to lose money? Absolutely. Did people even backstab me? Absolutely. Even some people you thought were your friends. You sheltered them when they didn't have shelter. You fed them when they didn't have food. And you presented an opportunity that you know will change their life. Even some of them, I paid for them. That's why I tell everybody that don't pay for anybody. It doesn't matter if it's your twin brother or twin sister. Don't give your money. After all these things, we are still standing and we are winning bigger. That is what matters. It's not about what happened to you. It's not about what you make happen for you. It's what happened to you. The same bricks that were thrown at you, you can use it to build a castle. So today, I'll be sharing with you, those of you that are here for the first time, and those of you that have been here for a while, we'll be going deeper into this opportunity. What did we see? And what can change your life? So basically, this is an opportunity that will help you have total control of your life. Total control of every aspect of your life. Because it enables you to build multiple streams of income. That is one thing that not many people have opportunity to do. True or true? Because many of us were trained to just exchange our time for money in a job. Nothing wrong with it. But if that is all you have, you need to reevaluate that your plan again. Why? Because multiple stream today is no longer a luxury. Is it a luxury? Because your job, that's your job. Even if it's your business, even if you are the owner, it's not secure. True or true? True. We saw what happened last year. In fact, the impact of what happened last year, many are still feeling it. True or true?
Absolutely true.
So if you are clinging on one job or one business and you are holding it so firm, you will retire here and they will pay you pension. That's the biggest deception. Are you aware? If there's any scam, that is the biggest scam. I use one of my parents for instance. They are retired. Nice people, work so hard. There is their pension. There is the gratitude they work hard for. And they work for government. Please, we didn't say it before. I'm saying it now. And everyone bring out your phones. Go to the ringer and put it on silent. Have you done it? Does anyone that rings
$1,000.
will take it and sell it on auction right there in front of you? Auction your phone and we use it to buy one for everybody. Are we in agreement? So, we have here opportunity for you to create multiple streams of income. And that will put you in the top 1%. Another mistake a lot of people do is you just give somebody money and they'll be giving money for it to you. Why do I call it a mistake? Many of it have not worked out. True or true?
Yes, true.
Then they will pay me 1%. They will pay me 20% a month. They will pay me. Most times those things don't work out. I don't want to go into the details, but some of you already have experience. Abi?
Yes, sir.
The best thing is for you to have the knowledge. Don't be lazy. Don't tell yourself there are people that God created specially to know something, and He created you to not know anything. Less about you. Tell yourself, if people are winning here, me too, I will win. That's what I told myself the face that I saw this. Next slide, please. That if there's one person that will win and make millions of dollars on this platform, it's you. I don't care how long it will take me. The challenge is many of you want to make $1 next month, $1 million next month. But you've been in the job for 20 years, you've not made $1 million. And you went to school for that job for 12 years or 14 years or 16 years, and you still have not made $1 million. Now you just want to invest 1 month, 2 months, and $1 million will pour in. No, now. So we have opportunity you make money from forex, from digital currency, from high frequency, from e-commerce. Can you see? These are already 4 streams of income. There's a 5th one. So what is forex? Forex simply means exchanging one currency for another. You're exchanging maybe dollar for euro, pounds for Japanese yen. You take advantage of their fluctuation in price. You sell when it's low, you buy when it's low, and sell when it's high. You may not understand everything about it now, but it will guide you into profit. Then we have the high frequency. The high frequency is time-based trading. Everyone say money in minutes.
Money in minutes.
Those of you on the chat, say money in minutes.
Money in minutes.
Those of you on the live zones, type it on the chat, money in minutes. This has changed so much for so many of us. True.
Absolutely true.
That you can just come in a minute, in 2 minutes, in 3 minutes, you are in and out with profit. And God blessed us with a special strategy that is helping us win at all-time high. All-time high. So we talked a little bit in detail on this strategy today to give you that clarity that many of you as you are living here today on Monday will be calling trade for us.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Then we have the cryptocurrencies. This is the evolution of money. This is another sector you should start learning how it works. Don't just jump in because they say, oh, there's money. Somebody take it. Oh, I put in $1,000. Now it's 80,000. Just small shaking that happened last week into this week. All of them are crying. Why? Because they lack the knowledge. The people that have the knowledge even bought more. But those of them that entered when the thing was like 60,000, hoping that it will get to 100,000. What happened to their money now? Why? And they will now come and say that crypto thing is scam. I put money, by the time I look my wallet, I don't see anything there. It's because you did not know. You don't understand. So we are guided by experts. Experts. These are individuals that have been trading it for 8 years and they're trading only it. So the chances of you not to make money is zero. Say zero.
Zero.
Because even as this thing was crashing, there was a trade called out.
13,600 pips.
Huh?
Yeah, 12,000, 13,600 pips.
Because the beauty is whether it's going up, it's coming down, we make money. We don't care the direction. But if you don't know, you don't.
No.
You think it's only when it's going up you make money. That's not true. Then we have the e-commerce, the ability to set up your own online shop. So this is a full buffet. Just eat the one way your stomach fits. Because the value is so much. Even if you put it 24 hours straight, you can't exhaust it. Where are we going to start? When we go to forest, we start talking about the harmonic scanner, the dollar ring, the vibrator. But there's one that is busting people's head all over the world today. Colors.
Killer.
So there's so much that everybody, there must be something that you will fall in love with. There must be one. Even if you don't like the money in minutes, you can choose another one. We are not forcing anybody that you must eat fried rice because all of us are eating fried rice. Maybe you prefer pounded yam, it's here. You prefer Chinese fries, it's here. Everything. So all these things you learn in a very simplified way, in videos. So besides the videos, we have the apps. So these videos help you to really understand it, get a grasp of it. Then you come on the live sessions where we do analysis. As we start practicing, you start internalizing the knowledge. You see all those things that we are talking about being worked out on. You have a lot of educators on the platform that you can learn from. There's big announcement coming on today. So it's one of the prayers that God has answered. So if you've always been praying for something, let that give you that prayer is already answered. All you need is some patience. So, what does it take to get started? Very simple. We have the high frequency package for $234 for your first month. And subsequent month $174. And we have the elite package. The elite package consists of everything. Forex high frequency digital currency is $324.95. And subsequent month $274. This is the package I'm on. If I'm to recommend for you, do this. Why? It gives you a taste of everything that we have. In Naira, that's about 162,500. Yeah, in. As not if you are opening a shop, it's not up to your rent. And you've not bought anything to put inside. So you might be wondering, this is a monthly fee. How do I do it? Very, very simple. You can refer to other people on this platform and they sign up and you don't have to pay. I have to do this within your first 28 days in the business. Just 2 people. Some of you that say, I mean, I pay and I pay again. Nobody is in here 4 years and we pay. That shows it's working, right?
Yes.
We have people making these subscription, 1 year subscription in 1 year of trading.
Absolutely.
A whole year subscription is about $1,700. How are people making much more than that in 1 day? So, like we always tell people, don't let money get in the way of more.
Money.
So we have another stream of income. We have another stream of income. Say the bigger one.
The bigger one.
Because this one is the one that is a fulfillment of scripture. God said, I will bless you and make you a blessing. That's what I see here. That's why no matter how people feel uncomfortable about it, I will talk about it. Some people will say, hey, don't talk about it. People don't like it. It's you now. Me, I like it. And I'm not forcing you to do it. Are we forcing anybody? No, it's optional. Imagine that my friend didn't pick God to come. Imagine. He didn't call me. And told me that this is something that will help me multiply my money. He didn't go to start explaining his worries, his this, so you explain too much. Meanwhile, what the person is buying is not even what they are selling. They are buying your personality, they are buying your integrity. They know that for you to be in this thing is worth my time. Even if I fail, I know that Madam Noye cannot intentionally put me into something that will make me lose money. That was what got me started. Not because I know anything about forex. In fact, the day I was signing up, I was still afraid that people lose money in forex. But what gave me comfort was the person that gave me that call. I know he genuinely cares for me. So even if I lost the money, I wouldn't have been bothered. After all, it's just $285. Some of you done business in food millions and nothing came out of it. And you're still breathing. You're living. So that is why when I share this opportunity, whether you say yes or no, to me, I've done my part. I've done what? I've done my part to help you see. So that tomorrow you will not tell me, oh, so you are here, you just want to be the only leader. You said we are friends, but you didn't tell me anything about this. So, when you sign up to be a part of the networking part, I want to call it the name, because some of you don't like that name. Networking is what it is. If you don't want it, it's not compulsory. You don't have to do it. Don't focus on trading. We'll still guide you in trading. We'll not say because you're not doing the networking part. No, not like that. We all care that everybody
Wins at an all-time high.
So when you choose to be like some of us, to be a blessing to others, when you share this, when they sign up on the single package of 235, that is, you get paid your first compensation of $25. If it's the lead package of 325, $50. All right? That's not all the money. That's just the first money. Then when you have 3 people in your team, you get paid $150 every month. These are 3 people that you've given them license to abundance for the rest of their life. I tell all my friends, I say, if you don't succeed on this, it's you. It's who?
You.
It's them. It's not me, it's not the platform. But people are winning every day. When it grows to 12, $600 every month, $150 every Friday. Like yesterday was Friday.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
And what does it take to get 12 people? It takes simple excitement. Say excitement.
Excitement.
That's all it takes. Forget about what, let me tell you, the day I started on a Saturday. That day I went into the academy, I was watching some of those videos. I was seeing all those graphs, and the thing was sounding, I leave out. I went to the mindset, because that academy that time, there was a part of mindset. So I looked at the mindset, I saw one, the millionaire mindset of a trader. I said, let me start with this, I want to be a I started listening to it. You know, the CEO was the one that did those videos. At the point, he started crying. How he wish people could understand this thing, understand the simplicity of this thing and free themselves. He was crying. I said, a billionaire crying because he wants to help you. Before you know it, I joined him in the cry. I have to at the point that I have to stop and say, I say, it's not the cry. How many of my friends are in bondage? They need this freedom. I picked my phone, I started calling. It was late in the night. But before it was too late to call anybody, I was able to call like 20-something people. I said, listen, if you are tired of being a millionaire, I want to join us to be millionaire. Stay in my house tomorrow. That was my invitation. I didn't say, Morris, this. Are you tired of being a millionaire in Naira? You want to be a millionaire in dollars? Be in my house when? Tomorrow, 4 p.m. Look out for Dr. Luke. Look out for Dr. Luke. So I'll be handing over to him. So they came.
Very much. So that is so nice.
Awesome. All right. So they came. Immediately they came. I don't know what I told them because I was so new. Zoom was not what it is today. So even my friend that brought me into the business, he didn't come and say anything for me. I just shared what I felt in my heart. That this is what will change our life. Are you ready to join? Out of about 16 people that came, I didn't even know much about all these ones. So I told him, my friend just told me, it's something that will help you multiply your money. So we're doing it from purely intent of helping them honest with you. Because I know that since this is what somebody will learn, why did I go to school? I went to school to learn all manner of stuff, right? All manner of things. All those things that we're not using. I heard one a billionaire say one day that nobody has ever asked him the square root of the. Nobody has ever asked us the square root of maybe 49. So we got started. 12. Some of them, within the first month, some of them brought in 3, some didn't bring anybody. But by the end of the month, we are about 30 something. I was already applied on 1,000. And that first month, I didn't know what to trade. I didn't know all of us were learning. We were just every day we watch academy, we watch TV. But it took me like 2 weeks to even know what better trade and So we are going in now, you are getting everything sharp. So we went on and look at us today. It simply takes excitement. And that's what people want to buy. Anybody in this room can do the same thing. Today is Saturday. You can. Thank God for our technology. You don't even have to say, come to my house. They can just join on Zoom. If you share that same excitement, they will sign up. It can happen in 2017. It can happen in 2021. And this is literally 500,000 naira today.
Yes, sir. Can say that again.
Is that also?
Yes.
And you work a little harder with those people that came in. Some will want to go PC100, some will want to go P1000. Just work a little bit harder. That's $2,000. We have a level of $5,000. Yeah, you earn like 2.5 million a month. Who like that kind of money?
Mm-hmm.
Over 700,000 naira every Friday. How will your Fridays be like? Awesome. And it's all in your hands. I always tell our people, we are playing with this thing too much. After the meeting with Sir David Monite last weekend, I said I refuse to play again. I refuse to play. We have the level of Chairman too. They get about 5 million a month. Why that kind of money?
Yeah.
Over 1 million every Friday. How will your Fridays look like?
Yeah.
Excellent. You are saying excellent. I'm fast excellent to me, 500,000 on a Friday is more than excellent. And that's a P2000. And there's something very on now that once you hit this P2000 between now and August 15th, in fact, don't wait for August 15th, let me warn you. There's only 100 slots, and it's for the whole Africa. So don't wait, it's August 15th now. If I'm you, I'll put my own June 15th. Let it be at June 15th, you need it. You need like maybe 10 to hit it. So that by June 30th, you already hit it. And you secure your slot. It's an all-expense paid to Dubai.
Mm-hmm.
And like you always hear me say, it's not about going to Dubai. Some of you have been to Dubai. But you didn't go with me. You didn't go with Sagari Maxwin, Dr. Luke Famina. You didn't go with. In fact, if you go to Dubai, you might be in another city. And David Imonite might be in another city. You know there are different levels in Dubai.
Mm-hmm.
But there are different levels. There are different categories. But now you've been in the same space with David Imonite. Next month, I can
Oh my God.
see you. All the champions of Europe, all the champions of Africa, all the champions of the Caribbean.
Yes.
Yes, I put my two here. I don't want you to put your own because I can see some daddies and mommies here. Let them not confess. Say this small boy, say no, pull like here. But be pulling it in your spirit. If you miss this thing, if you miss them, there are things that if you miss it, is it. I don't know how to explain it. But today, we have right here our leaders who will be explaining to us, breaking it down, how not to miss this. Because this will completely, let's say nobody in your village is a billionaire, has ever gotten to that billionaire status. You see, by the time you go to Dubai and back,
Yes.
Let's say, people talk so much in Africa about generational causes. They want to do family liberations and all those things. But they call me for some of those guys. I say, don't worry. I don't need all those liberations now. I know my liberation is knowledge, word of God. I've been liberated. Not to go to village and cut one tree. It says in the tree. No tree can stop you now. As in this environment, you go to this environment and come out. In fact, as you come out, people will say, what happened to you? That's what they were asking. It's a complete game changer. So this meeting, we call it moment of clarity. Why some of you have not done these things is because you've not really gotten that clarity. So right here, I have an amazing leader, phenomenal coach and mentor, Chairman 50 loading. In the next few weeks, this gentleman will be the next Chairman 50 in this organization. Please, I want you to be on your feet because he's seeing us. I want you to be on your feet and jam your hands as you make welcome Dr. Luke Stamina. Share with us exactly what we need to do. Bringing all of you, everyone here with us to Dubai, even those watching on live stream, and how we can do it very fast. Sir, the platform is yours.
Thank you so much, Obi. Do you hear me?
Yes, sir, loud and clear.
All right. Well, you may have your seats in the room. Good day to everybody on the call. You may have your seats. And welcome to all of you that are on the Zoom line. Now, Obi, let me ask you this. Tell me clearly, I know we spoke about making it very clear how people can qualify for our upcoming incentive trip, which is to Dubai, plus we have a big announcement. So you give me the instructions, tell me what you want me to do.
Sorry, how you want it to roll, just it's over to you, sir.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do is make clear what the pathway to qualifying for this trip. And then we're gonna make the big announcement. Is that okay?
Yes, sir.
All right, so welcome to everybody on the call. Let me say this, the leadership that you have over there is second to none. The first way that I judge a leader is by their integrity or their character. And Obi has really he and his wife, Chioma, has really just stood through all the times, the ups and the downs in this business. I remember talking to him when he was on a hospital bed, and we prayed together. He was not well, and he was running this business in long hours and traffic and doing meetings. And at one time he was forgetting to eat. And I said, Obi, we have to slow down. And I said to him, let's make sure that we get you better. Let's make sure that you are physically well. He's so passionate about working this business. And, we went through those times and went through those seasons. And I tell you this, he has really proven to me that he is beyond just committed to his own goals. He is committed to seeing the entire market in Africa really rise and develop leaders and impact families. And I can say that we are well on our way to fulfilling that vision. So those of you in the room and those of you on the chat, I want you to put some C10s in that chat and let's celebrate Obi and Chioma and Yagwa for exceptional leadership. Exceptional leadership. I really do appreciate them. They are selfless leaders, and God will tremendously continue to bless them for all that they do for this organization. Now, one of the reasons we use incentive trips in network marketing is that what you reward, whatever gets rewarded gets done. Whatever gets rewarded gets done. When you place a reward around a rank, you will find that it will motivate and inspire people to get the rank done because they want to experience the reward. But what we do with the reward is that we create an experience that will stretch the minds of individuals to believe for more. I want you to write this down. If you are going to experience in your life anything beyond what you are accustomed experiencing, if you want to go beyond the average, if you want to go beyond the walls, if you want to do incredible things that will impact your generations to come, it will happen because you learn to believe for it. Believing is really what makes things possible in your life. Believing. What may be impossible with man, through believing, it becomes now possible with God. All you have to do is learn to believe. Now, believing is not a natural thing. Believing is a supernatural thing. And that's why when you listen to Mr. David Imonitie, he sounds like a broken record. Why? Because he teaches individuals how to believe. Right? So if you're on the call right now, you do not want your team members to miss out on what we're about to teach and what we're about to announce. Why? Because this is what I may call a day of history. This is never going to happen again. Today is going to be monumental in the calendar of all of Africa as it relates to this company. This call really should have close to 500 people for what we're about to announce right now and what we're about to share, because this is going to be monumental. I have another call lined up, 2 calls lined up with other teams right now in Africa to let them understand what is about to be released in the market, right? So you want to do as much as you can, push to make sure we get the entire organization on this call. So that's why when you listen to Big David Imonitie, as you continue to listen to him, you're going to hear him keep teaching on believing. Why? Once we set goals, and you must know the goals of the company and you must know the goals of the organization. The company has set a goal to break 1,000 chairman 10s and above by the end of 2021. 1,000 chairman 10s and above. In our organization, right, By the time that we get to Dubai, you're talking about the month of August that David Imonitie gave, which is a 90-day blitz. We would have celebrated 18 brand new Chairman 10s, 1-8, under the leadership of Mr. Gary McSween. I want you to know these numbers. So in this blitz that we are doing, out of the 1,000, the company has set a goal in this next 90-day blitz, but we already into the 90 days, we would have celebrated 18 brand new Chairman 10s. By the end of the year, I am fully confident that we would have celebrated 50 Chairman 10s and above. Right?
Go!
This is our contribution to the organizational goal. It's 1,000. Our contribution under Mr. Gary Kurt McSween, our short term is 18. We're going to bring 50 brand new Chairman 10s and above to the corporate goal of the company. Right. Now, why would we create a reward around Platinum 2000? When you look at our compensation plan, a lot of people, they see the compensation plan as a way to make money, but they don't really understand a compensation plan when they see it. But the compensation plan, really, if you look at it, the compensation plan, when you look at Platinum 2000, once you start breaking Platinum 2000s, you're going to start breaking Chairman 10s. So basically, when we created a reward around Platinum 2000, we're setting people up to go Chairman 10. Now, Platinum 2000 is as a result of building a certain structure. Right? This may feel a little advanced to some of you who are brand new, but it is not beyond you. It is building a certain structure. As a matter of fact, it is actually very simple to understand. The challenging is really in the execution, but it's not hard to understand. It is not hard to understand. You almost have to get it like if it's like a rhyme in your head. It must slip off of your tongue very smoothly. You'll understand it very quickly. I'm sure by the time I explain it to you, you will get it. I want you to focus more on the structure than you focus just on the numbers, right? Focus more on the structure just than you focus on the numbers. Here's what I want you to do. I'm going to pull up this whiteboard here. We already within what we call is a 90-day run or 90-day blitz. Why 90 days? In network marketing, you will hear professional after professional after professional. You will hear them say, we build this business from, who can tell me?
Events.
From event to what? Event. So we had an event with Mr. David Imonitie, right? How many days ago? Was that last week?
Yes, sir.
Right, we had an event with Mr. David Imonitie last week. So DI had an event, and at that event, he launched another event, which is the Rise, right? Which is a leadership event in Dubai, right? The Rise. So in between that event to the Rise, we build the business from what? Event to event. So if you realize what we are saying, we actually do. He did not do the event and you did not hear about another event. What we say is what we do. So at that event, he launches another event. And what do? We build the business from event to event. So we're going to build a business to this other event. And he launched an incentive to now give you a focus, a goal, because you cannot You cannot build and get to high paychecks in this business if you're just building, doing activity without a goal. The mind, it needs a focus. So out of this event, he has given you a focus that you, around this incentive of you being able to now accomplish Platinum 2000. Now let me say this to you. Look at each of these ranks as a size of like a wall. It's like a wall. There is one building block that we use. And the building block is a rank called Platinum 1000, which is 30 customers. So whenever you look at the rank, you must say, how many blocks do I need to build that rank? Put a 7 in the chat if that's clear to you. You're going to build a wall, and you need a certain amount of blocks to build the wall. Put a 7 in the chat. So when you get to Platinum 2000, you say, how many blocks do I need to build that wall? Platinum 5000, how many blocks do I need to build that wall? Chairman 10, how many blocks do I need to build that wall? All these ranks is just the size of a wall. And you need a certain amount of building blocks to build a wall. So do not be confused. Your key here is learning to build a block. And then learning how many blocks do I need to get to the desired rank. It's very simple. Now, so let's talk about the block. What's the block? Platinum 1000. There is one way we teach how to go to Platinum 1000. If you learn how to build a block, then it's just a matter of duplication to get multiple blocks. And you build a wall. How do you build a wall? How do you build a block? Well, by now, I believe you should have built a list of 120 to 150. Why do you choose numbers like 120 to 150, Luke? Because if you only sponsor 1 out of 10 people and you have a list of 120, then I know you will sponsor 12. But if you have a list of 150 on average, then I know you will sponsor 15. And the reason I want you to sponsor 12 to 15 people is that's the formula to build the block. Personals, frontline, they came direct to you in 30 days. It's not in 60 days. It's very important you understand why we say to do it in this timeline. 12 to 15 personals direct in 30 days. Why do we say in 30 days? Let me ask you this. Whenever you look at ants, and they're transporting something to their nest. Does one ant carry it for a while? He's get tired, he go calls another ant, and that ant carries it for a while. He gets tired, he calls another ant, and that ant comes and carries it for a while. He gets tired and calls another ant, and she carries it for a while. No, what do? Everybody jumps on the goal. And they distribute the weight of the goal and they carry it at the same time. The Bible says there's wisdom in the ants. One, they prepare before it is time for them to eat. But if you look how ants move, they cooperate with their goals. Cooperation. This is how you want to hit your goals. If you sponsor 12 to 15 in a year, you have one person joining you per month. You don't have enough ants to carry the goals. So you want enough people running after goals at the same time so you get synergy. Synergy. That's why you want to do it in 30 days. Success loves speed. Write that down. Success loves speed. Right? It loves speed. So you want to be able to move at speed. Now, you have to process this list in the shortest time possible. Process your list. In what? The shortest time possible. Do you know why? This incentive is only for the first 200 people. I mean, the first 100 people. It's platinum 2,000, but for the first 100 people. So what do you mean process your list? This is what I mean. If somebody is on my list, they get 60 seconds of my time to get them on a presentation. 60 seconds. So if you have a list of 200 people, it's going to take 200 minutes to process your list. No more than 60 seconds. 60 minutes is 1 hour. 120 minutes is 2 hours. 180 minutes is 3 hours and a half. 3.5 hours to process a list of 200 people. That means it's 1 day, a half day of work. A half day of work. Let me tell you why a lot of people don't work this fast. They don't understand. You see, Dubai is nice. Platinum 2000 is nice. But if Richard Branson was coming to Africa and Richard Branson said, if you did this work, you can sit with me at a table. I'm going to launch something new in Africa. It's going to help a lot of people become millionaires. But this group will be the group that I give exclusive rights into being a part of it first. And I only have 100 people in Africa that can qualify. Richard Branson said that. Oprah Winfrey. She's coming, she's going to do something. She's about to launch a project. Only 100 people in Africa can qualify. And all you have to do is go platinum 2000, but only the first 100 you could qualify to listening exclusively what she's about to launch. How hard would you work for it? See, I'm trying to show you, while Dubai is amazing and platinum 2000 is good, what the real, trust me when I tell you, I'm not, look, guys, watch this. Watch this. Watch this. I need to show you something. I need to show you something. You see, because if I don't tell you this, some of you may think that you know the real, what you really should be looking forward to. Some of you think you know what you should be really looking forward to. Let me show you something. See this picture here? This picture was in 2013. I got invited to a dinner. And I am sitting on the side of David Emonite. At that time, he was earning over 2 million US a year. A year. At that time, I was earning about 2,000 US a month. 2,000 US a month. I was a sapphire. I was not a part of his team organization. You know what he showed me there? His numbers, his paycheck, his back office. I didn't eat that day. Do you see food in front of me? I didn't go to eat physical food. My meat that day was not in salad and salmon. Everybody else is eating. I'm not eating. Why? Because I knew that I did not go there to fill my belly. I went there to fill my mind. Come on, somebody. You're going to get me fired up today. I knew the real wealth was in my ears eating and not my mouth. I did not go to talk. I went to listen. Watch this. This is 2013. We are in 2021. David Imonite now sometimes may earn close to 2 million a month. I don't hear you.
What?
Woo!
That's
I don't hear you. Look, watch. In the next few weeks, I'll earn 50,000 a month. What was I earning? 2,000 a month. Do the math. Do the math, and you will see the real wealth is in proximity. Come on, somebody. You're going to get me fired up, and it's too early to get fired up right now. The real wealth in Dubai will come from your proximity. So when you get a chance to sit down next to Mr. McSween, don't order anything. I'm trying to tell you. He said, well, Luke, I'm going to kick back my feet and eat the fruits of Dubai and the steak. You're going to do that when they are not up. But once they are up, go there and sit down with a notebook and listen. Why? Because what you will receive in Dubai will allow your generations to come to never hunt down jobs.
yes.
You're not going to Dubai for yourself.
Yes.
You are going to Dubai so you can leave an inheritance for your children's children. I told Mr. McSween last Friday, the first time you're going to hear it, but last Friday, I signed on the dotted line to make sure that my son now has his home. My first my son. Why? Because of proximity. Proximity. You have to stay close. This is not about the rank. This is about giving you an opportunity to be close to somebody who will shape your mind for millions. Do you know that rumor has it that Alex Morton is going to be there? Do you know that rumor has it that Ivan Tap, you're talking about 8-figure earners?
Goodness. My goodness.
Do you have an opportunity in your life to pay to get access to any 8-figure mentorship in your life right now? And how much will you have to pay to get access to people who are earning 8-figure? You show me any program that will give you that for free. P2000, your airfare is paid, your hotel is paid, and you don't have to pay for the mentorship. All of that is free. The price that you're going to pay is what we're going to do in the next 30 days. That's the price. That's it. So please do not think Dubai is why we want to get you to Dubai. It's the proximity to people that are going to shape your life. Now, let me finish with this. Watch. Because the work is simple. Process your list in the shortest time possible. Why? Because while I'm making my calls, all I'm thinking about is proximity. They must hear that in my voice. Listen, I'm getting ready for the trip of my life. I need to talk to you. I need you to get on a call with me. I have an opportunity to sit down with some multiple 8-figure earners. It's a personal mentorship that's going to be done in Dubai. But I don't want to go there by myself. I really believe that you should be there with me on that plane. What is it about? Get on this call tonight. Luke, why do you sound so excited? When you see what I see, you're going to be as excited. I'm sending you the link right now. Talk to you later. Bye-bye. Hello? Yes, where are you? Are you sitting down? You're not sitting down? You need to sit down for this. Why? Because I have the opportunity to sit down with some powerful businessmen. I'm getting an all-sponsored trip coming up in the next 90 days to Dubai to sit down with them because we're planning one of the biggest business launches. I can't go there alone. The first person I thought about was you. Luke, what is it about? Get on the call tonight, 8 p.m. I'm going to show you exactly what we have to do to be there. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye. What are they hearing on the next side of the phone? Belief. They're getting on the call. Why? Because you are on the plane in your mind already. They are getting on the call. People have to hear belief. If they don't hear belief, you could have the longest list with no belief. They're not getting on the call. Put the pictures of Dubai up in front of you when you're making your calls. Play the music in the background so you're getting it. You create Dubai in your office right now. Put a building of Dubai. Put a skyscraper. Put anything to remind. Live in Dubai right now. Live in Dubai right now. Create Dubai in your office. Say, well, Luke, I don't have an office. That's because you said so. A chair and a table is an office. Get excited about Dubai. All right, son. Sorry. Okay. My son just told me I'm too loud. Says, you're going to wake up mommy. I'm sorry, son. All right, let me finish this. Watch this. So this is the formula here. These are the numbers. 12 to 15 in 30 days. Well, Luke, what do you do after that? Watch this. When you put 12 to 15 people in the business, you will discover, watch this, 3 to 4 that wants to do what? Build the network. Well, Luke, what do you do with the rest? Help them go to and free so they can get their products for free and they can trade. If they don't want to network, Luke, what do you do? Help them get their services for free. We want them to be profitable. So we want to save them the monthly subscription. And if they want to build, Luke, what do? We launch them. On our faststart.center is a training on how to launch, which is the same thing I'm showing you here. Launch them, 3 to 4 of them. Well, Luke, what's going to happen when I do this? This is the right structure. 12 to 15 wide, 3 to 4 launched. And what are you trying to accomplish when you launch them? You want to take them P150 and above. That's my plus sign. Just focus on structure. That's your 30 days. Well, Luke, what do you do in 60 days in? Repeat. Write that down in your notes. Repeat. Repeat. Month 2, what to do? Repeat. What do you do month 3? Repeat. Get accustomed. Let that be like your rhythm. 12 to 15 wide, 3 to 4, P150 and above. 12 to 15 wide, 3 to 4, P150 and above. The rest 2 and 3. 12 to 15 wide, 3 to 4, P150 and above. Let it be like a chorus in your building. What is really going to take place is that when you're doing this, you are building a block in the business. You're building a what? Block. Think about it. P2000, and we're getting ready for a major announcement. I have Mr. McSweet on the call. I'm going to put that in his hands, and he is going to share with you what we are seeing throughout all. This thing is big. This thing is big. We are not here to play around. We led the wave of momentum in this company 4 years ago, this organization. And that time has come again. That time has come again. This picture is a big picture. You have to understand the role that we play in this organization. I truly believe that we play a role in this organization. What is really taking place every time you do this is that you are building the structure for a block, a platinum 1000 line of business. So if you look at P2000, what are the numbers? 30, 30, 15. It's 75 people. If I were you, Look at this. That's a P1000, a P1000, and a P1000. That will give you about 90 people in a P2000 group. And the reason why I want you to build it stronger than 75 is, let's say 5 people drop off, 70. 10 people drop off, 80. You're still a qualified P2000 for 14 days. That's a part of the requirements. So when you build it like this, you can build 3 solid P1000s and above. Don't let the minimum be your maximum. Build through the rank, not to the rank. Build what? Through the rank, not to the rank. Now, this is the setup. This is the setup right here. Why do I believe you should bring in as many customers as possible right now? You say, well, Luke, you care about the customers too? Oh, I so care. Bringing hundreds of customers right now. This is the setup, right? I'm going to introduce Mr. McSween. Why? Because of what is about to be released on Monday. Guys, let me tell you this. If you bring 1,000 customers to this thing, do you know you don't have to teach 1,000 of them? This is why your success loves speed in this business. Some of you think that you are the message. No, you are the messenger. Just tell people where there's water. Tell them where to drink. You could bring in 20 a day, 30 a week. Why? Because you have something to feed them. You could tell if you're thirsty, come and drink here. We have something that could quench your thirst. We have the system to set you in. We have the classes to get you educated. We have the educators to feed you. You can come and get your thirst quenched here. Your appetite, your hunger, you can get fed here. Why? We have a system, very simple. Now, who is ready? Let me ask you this. We have something that could quench your thirst. Oops, I just hurt myself. Who is ready for what I believe is a moment in history? Put a 3 in the chat if you realize that we have now come to a pivotal season in our business. This is what you call a moment of history. No. I need to see the chats going bazonkers right now. We have come to what we call is a moment in history. Do you know what a moment in history is? Guys, 8th of October, when we got started, I spoke to a young man called Lawrence Young. Lawrence Young is a chairman 50 in this business. Lawrence Young was in this business 2 years before we got started. I did a training for him the other day. Lawrence Young said, Luke, when Gary McSween and you came into this business with Mr. Brent Thomas, we thought that we were jogging backwards. I said, why did you say that? He said, Luke, there had not been a chairman 10 breaking in this business for a couple years. He said at that time, to go chairman 10, people were going chairman 10 7 months, 8 months, 9 months, 10 months, 11 months. Boom, chairman 10. Company celebrated. He said, but when we heard this little island called Trinidad with 1.3 million people, some guy called Gary McSween down in a little island of 1.3 million people, we said, all right, new leg of business, new market, but it's not a big market like Africa. It's not a big market like UK. It's not a big market like Canada. It's not a big market like America. It's just Trinidad. Okay. All right, no problem. Right? All right, no problem. It's just Trinidad. It's just 1.3 million. Lawrence Young said they thought they were jogging backwards. Do you know why? Do you know why? Do you know what is in the veins? Do you know what is in the fabric of this organization? We set the bar and we break records. Do you know why? Because all of IML at that time woke up. Do you know why they woke up? Because in 38 days of the little dude in the little island called Trinidad, in 38 days, a chairman was broken and the whole organization said, whoa. Everybody in the room, lean back for me. Just lean back. You know when some things they say, hold on, come on. The stone that the builders rejected. Come on, somebody. Do not despise the day of small beginnings. You could be small. That's what the Lord told Gideon. You're going to get me preaching here this morning. Gideon, you might be the smallest of the weakest tribe, but you are a mighty man of valor. I'm going to go with what God says about me. I won't go with what you said. I'm going to go with what God says. In 38 days, a chairman was broken. The CEO got on a plane and flew to the little island called Trinidad with 1.3 million. The CEO, in weeks, I picked him up from the airport. He came down. He had to know, who is this little boy called Gary in this little island of 1 point? Who are they? Well, my friends, we have come to that time again. I really do believe in the season of this organization and in the business, God is going to allow us to set the bar again. I want to present to you none other than a record breaker. I want to present to you somebody that came in against the odds. When everything was flowing south, he decided to swim with his spiritual backbone against the flow of things and go upstream. I want you to get on your feet because this is no average, normal leader in the industry of network marketing. This is my brother from another mother. We have been running from day one. And again, we are about to break history in the life of I Am Mastery Academy. Make some noise for the next C250 in I Am Mastery Academy, Mr. Gary Kurt McSween. Where are you, sir?
What's going on? What's going on? What's going on?
Let's
Look,
go.
man, listen, I am fired up. I am fired up. I am fired up to be on this call. It's an exciting time. I mean, you laid out this information so well. Luke Kwame, I'm really appreciative of you, bro. We are really doing what God has called us to do in this company, and we're really just getting started. So, guys, look, I want to tell you really quickly. Luke Kwame shared with you the importance of getting Platinum 1000 done, and I want to tell you that Platinum 1000 is a belief pin, right? We have to set the belief system where Platinum 1000 is done in 30 days. I really believe it. I've been speaking it. Now, for those of you that are brand new, you might be saying, Gary McSween, what are you talking about? This P1000. Guys, let me tell you this. It's either you want to follow the lead of the people that have the results, or you can keep thinking the way that you think and get the results that you're getting. But I am telling you, Platinum 1000 is a belief pin. You can get Platinum 1000 done in 30 days. By the way, we have a leadership retreat that you have to qualify for, right? A leadership training, not retreat, sorry, a leadership training you have to qualify for, which will be taking place on Sunday the 1st, right? Sunday the 1st of August, right? Sunday the 1st of August is called Fast Forward the Dream 2.0. So this event is the setup event so that you can position not just yourself, but people in your organization to actually qualify for the Dubai incentive trip. Now, if you are going to the Dubai incentive trip, number one, you have to be thinking, how many Platinum 1000s can I develop in my team between now and August the 1st? By the way, the promotion that Mr. Amaniti is running, it ends, and I'm also running it, right? It ends on August the 15th. So the promotion period ends on August the 15th. Listen to what I'm telling you. Everything that we're doing is planned out. So you got to promote. Remember, the goal is to promote Platinum 1000s. You break Platinum 1000s, you break P2000s. It's really that simple. So you got to qualify for this training. By the way, this training on August the 1st, we're going to have David Amaniti in training. We're going to have Alex Morton training. I'm potentially going to have Ivan Tapia training for this event on August the 1st. It's going to be a virtual training that you have to qualify for. Does that make sense? So I want you to pay attention. This flyer is available in all the groups, right? This flyer is available in all the groups. I want you to get prepared for our Fast Forward the Dream leadership training that will be taking place on the 1st of August. All the leaders in the room, you can actually go chairman by this event. Okay, you can actually go chairman by this event. This is crucial. So Obi, Kenry, Dr. Rosemary, Dr. Onadepe, all the P1000s in this group, you got to focus on bringing as many Platinum 1000s to this event. If you do plan to qualify for the retreat, you got to be mindful of the building block that Luke Kwamina just shared with you. The building block is Platinum 1000. P2000 is not the building block. Platinum 1000 is the building block. Does that make sense, guys? Right? If that makes sense to you, put a 7-7 in the chat. If you're in the room, raise your hands if that makes sense to you. Right? I want you to understand, if you promote this event here, I have no doubt in my mind that you're going to be in Dubai. But the goal is not to go Dubai by yourself. Luke Kwamina said that, and I'm reiterating it. The goal is for you to be in Dubai with someone in your team. Does it make sense? It's one thing to have fun, but it's another thing to have fun with someone who's in your team. And this is the opportunity. Flight and hotel paid for. You gotta be kidding me, right? You gotta be kidding me. This is crazy, right? Just to go P2, your flight and your hotel is gonna be paid for. Matter of fact, the value of that is about $2,000 US. $2,000 US. Are you guys hearing me?
Yes, sir.
Do you understand that you're gonna make $2,000 from the compensation plan, plus we get the flight and the whole, that's about $2,000. So you're going to Dubai. You're gonna have a wonderful time with multi-millionaires. So once you get that out of the way, remember August the 1st, we're gonna be promoting it heavy. All the leaders pay attention to that date. It's very, very important. Now, I want to make an announcement, and today is a day of history. I'm extremely excited. I don't know, actually, I was going to say I don't know what it is, but I know what it is. It's definitely the grace of God on this organization. Definitely the grace of God on this organization. In the last 4.5 years, we've been doing this. I mean, we're in May now, May, June. So by October this year, this organization will be celebrating 5 years in this business. Okay, so we're pretty close to 5 years being a part of Iron Mastery Academy. And as of today, well, before today, we have educators within our team, and all the educators we have are for FRX. So we have Jean-Marc Leons, who's an official educator for the company. We have Vidish Adimola, who's an educator for the company. We have Bali Granville, and we have Maxim and Liana Pereira, right? So that's 5 individuals. My number's correct there? Did I forget anyone? Yeah, I believe that's all. 5 individuals in our current organization that are already official educators for the company. And as of today, we are announcing officially 2 additional educators within our organization, Impact 20,000 Families. And I am so excited to tell you that these 2 individuals are the first HFX educators for all of Africa. All of Africa, right? All of Africa, right? I am so fired up to let you guys know today. It's official. It's official. Look at the screen. Look at the screen. It's official. It's official. We have Kenvry Moore, right? We have Kenvry Moore, brand new educator, HFX. It's official. We have Dr. Ona Deke, double blessing strategy. Oh, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We have Dr. Ona Deke here. Oh, I told you. Dr. Ona Deke. Yo, listen, I'm telling you, I'm about to post the flyer in the groups. You want to promote this like crazy from Monday. Monday is the first official class on Go Live. We want to max this thing out like never before. We're going to transform lives in all of Nigeria, in all of Africa. I know we have some people on this call from South Africa as well. We're going to all of Africa with the double blessing strategy. So now all the customers simply get on the live classes and make money with Kenvry Moore, make money with Dr. Onadepe, double blessing strategy. Who is fired up? It's official. Man, listen, I couldn't be more excited. Look, we're gonna tell the world. We're gonna tell the world about this because I know what this is going to do for Africa. I know what this is going to do for Africa. So I'm gonna drop the flyer here. Hold on 1 second. I saw a message from Obi. Oh, there you go. Okay, I catch what you're saying, Obi. Okay, I got it. All right, well, I'm gonna try to get that edited real quick. Okay, cool. Okay, I just saw it. We have to make one slight adjustment on the flyer, and then I'm gonna release it. I'm gonna try to get it done like ASAP, right? I'm gonna try to get it done like ASAP, but we're gonna drop that flyer ASAP, the double blessing strategy, guys. So Monday, Kenvry, real quick, come if you can come close to the screen. Let them know what time are you going live on Monday so that everybody can be aware.
All right. Thank you very much. I believe everybody can hear me loud and clear.
Yeah! Let's go!
Yes! Put it is done in the chat. Done! It's done! Oh my goodness. I'm fired up. Thank you very much, sir. You know, the energy in me right now, it seems my body is not in my body. But I hold it! Let's go. All right. We are so grateful that we're serving the world right now. You know, it's been at the level of the team, but we've seen the words, we've spoken forth words that we're going to serve the organization. We're going to see the truth. We're going to serve thousands, hundreds of thousands of people. And It's done.
It's
Everybody
done. It's done.
My session is 9 a.m. Still the same session I'm putting on Zoom. All right, and we'll be serving, so we're just bringing it on Go Live. And Tuesdays and Thursdays are going to be all the sessions are mostly live trading sessions. On Mondays are gratitude and mindset sessions like we normally go on Monday and trade after. All right, Tuesday is live analysis, basically charting and trading with the double blessing strategy. It's actually walk away. But on Tuesdays, I tailor Tuesdays, to come on by 2 p.m. Nigerian time and 9 a.m. EST. All right, so it's going to be 2 p.m. Nigerian time, 9 a.m. EST. So our team, both in the United States, in Trinidad, they can actually participate too. They're not actually just sleeping. But at 9 a.m. is going to be 3 or 4 a.m. EST in Trinidad, I believe. So that is really the timetable. Tuesdays and Thursdays are 2 p.m. Nigerian time, GMT +1. Then Mondays, Wednesdays, and Friday are 9 a.m. GMT +1. And that is 4 a.m. Trinidad time, EST. Let's go.
Wow. Let's get Dr. Onadepe to jump on, and you can share with the folks, when are you going live as well on Go Live? Let them know.
Go live! Wow. You can see my back. I'm actually in the farm. I'm just enjoying the natural breeze of the farm, man. So you can see my crops and everything. It's good to be here. I mean, I'm so happy and grateful. Let me thank our leaders for such an opportunity. It's really an opportunity, and I'm very, very excited about it. Words cannot express what this means to me, my family, and the whole family of Double Blessing. So basically, starting on Monday, 7 a.m. West African time, we'll be having teaching the skill with Dr. Onodipe, where I'm going to break down what the Double Blessing strategy really is and how people can plug in and maximize the opportunity. That will be Monday, 7 a.m. For now, all my sessions are going to be 7 a.m. because I have to try and restructure my timing now. So Monday, 7 a.m., Tuesday, 7 a.m. will be purely taking trades. Secure the bag is what I call it. And then also Wednesday, 7 a.m. West African time, secure the bags. So for now, I will only be able to do 3 sessions because, as some of you know, I'm still a full-time eye specialist and a part-time Forex trader. But I'll soon balance the equation. So please permit me for now. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, 7 a.m. West African time, I will be going live with the Double Blessing strategy. Let's go!
Let's go! Now listen. I know as time goes along, we're going to be having Dr. Rosemary jumping on the Go Live as well to share. So everyone is going to be working together. Look, trust me, we're going to still make it happen where she will be able to jump on and share as well with Kenry or Dr. Onadepe as time moves along. But guys, the Double Blessing strategy is on fire right now, and all of Africa is going to know about it as well. All right? So I'm excited for you guys. I am so pumped up. If you are fired up, let us know if you're fired up.
We're fired up, man.
Let's go.
Well, listen, we have nothing less to say right now. We got the trading covered. We got the building covered. You got an incentive. You have everything at your disposal to go and build a massive organization all throughout Africa. So I send the blessings to you guys, the anointing for growth, to break records, speed. Listen, success, love, speed. So I send it to you. Look, I'm going to tell you right now, we have someone who just joined the team. I'm keeping it real low, but someone already broke my record of P1000. We got people rocking at at next level speed right now. So I'm telling
Yeah.
you, P1000 is 30 days. If you're a guest, you can go P1 in the next 30 days. You can qualify for this retreat in Dubai. So I'm excited. Obi, I'm going to pass it back over to you. Dr. Luke, talk to me. I see you unmuted there. Come on. Jump on there. Are you fired up, brother? Come on.
Well, first of all, I had to say that this picture of Dr. Sufi was so amazing. I just had to make sure that we share that this will be the threefold cord cannot be broken.
Amen.
The threefold, it's a double blessing, but the threefold cord will not be broken. Guys, let me tell you this. I want to say this. Before I hand over to Obi, I want to say this. You know, I have been here from day zero, right? before we do about this opportunity. Just now. And look, Mr. Gary Kurt McSween is one of the most selfless leaders I know in this industry. Let me tell you this. He has found a way to find opportunities for his people. I don't know any other chairman that has as many educators from their personal organization, probably Ivan Tapia, that has been recruited, not people who have never traded before, not being a trader in another company and coming across. I'm talking about from scratch, zero. A student who has been doing well, who he has opened the door for to educate on the global platform. Let me say this, Judah, you have to wait. Judah, wait, let Daddy finish. So I'm saying this to you. You don't ever get desensitized of who God has placed in your life. We don't have a regular leader, and I don't treat him as a regular leader. While I say that's my brother, I always make sure to remain honorable, because I believe through this opportunity, many of you will do things you have never imagined. So I say to Kenry, I say to Dr. Nadipe, and I say to Dr. Sufi, one of the best ways for you to honor your leaders is that we have 5,000 views per week, 10,000 views. If you look at HFX right now, right? If you've looked at HFX educators in Go Live, I pulled it up. Look at the numbers. HFX has taken over. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. HFX is the top 5 educators right now. Look at the views.
Oh, I see Henry.
Right? Look at the views. 258,000, 168,000, 127,000, 99,000, 50,000. All what? HFX. So I want you guys to know, I'm speaking to all the leaders across Nigeria, because even though this is from our organization, this is part of the vision for Africa. The first week, let us set our goals. We're going to declare it. Thousands of views. I've already set a goal in my heart, nothing less than 5,000 views in the first week, because we want to cover at least 20,000 views within the first month. This is how we're going to bring it very strong. This is why I would recruit my life out right now. Why? Because all you have to do is, we already have the education now. It's official. It's official. We have our own educators right now. This is the time to build. If I were you, it's like the page number 1. I'm ready to build now.
Yes, sir.
This is a brand new business right now, because you have educators that are your own. You don't have to teach anybody to trade. We have education. We have the Go Live platform. Bring your best right now. So I want to give back honor to Mr. McSween, because I'll tell you this. I always remind people around him, if it was not for his kindness, a lot of people would not have gotten the opportunity to do this. But I've seen him work. First of all, he's in great relationship with our CEO and our top elite leadership chairmen. He is in favor with them. So when he picks up the phone and he calls, they're going to listen to him. Trust me, Not every chairman 100 and above has that same level of influence in the company. And I want to know that you guys see that as an honor. And what we are about to do on this platform is to bring tens of thousands of families. That's our way of saying thank you to Mr. McSween. So once again, I want you to make some noise, put some energy in the chat, make some noise in the room for our fearless leader, selfless leader, giving leader, Mr. Gary Kirk McSween, for all that he has done for our organization. Sir, we really appreciate it. Obi, right back to you.
Wow. I'm speechless.
Please, I want us to give a standing ovation to our leaders, Gary McSween, and Luke Kwamina. These gentlemen are God's gift to us. God's gift to us. Because when you are being led by leaders that love God, they love people genuinely, you can't ask God for more. What do you think? You can't ask God for more. It's like when God sent Joshua to lead the children of Israel to the promised land. All they need is just to follow, right? That is all. Placing us in this leadership, in this team. I always tell people, there are things you can buy. But you can't buy things like this, can you? You can't. You can't. So we are so grateful. We are so grateful. We are so thankful. I don't know English. I'll look up for more English words to express. But I wish if you could hear Igbo, I would have poured from my spirit, from my heart, from my soul. But I look for more English words. I mean, what you've done and continue to do, you know, in 5 years' time, in 10 years' time, we'll look back all over Africa, all over the world, and you can count 100, 500, 7-figure earners. Your heart. You know, we are so grateful, sir. We are so grateful. And we pray for God's continual blessing on you, your family, all that you desire. As you made it happen for us, God will skyrocket it in your life. Amen. Thank you so much, sir. We love you. Wow. This is history being made.
Yes.
Wow. My goodness. So, everyone, you are part of history, right?
Yes.
You've seen it happen. And like I said earlier, if there's that one thing that I've been asking God for, you don't know when it will happen. Let this be your faith anchor. Let this be your faith anchor. I remember when God gave us this strategy, I was so excited. He said it's not just for you. It's not just for your team. Be a blessing to everyone. And I call all the leaders. I said, I need us to pray. Some of you might not know. I declared 3 days fasting. I said, we are not eating, we are not drinking. 3 days. That was in February, right? Yeah. That's fasting. 1st, 2nd, 3rd of February. And it's a culture now. Every first 3 days of the month. Pray. We see global relevance. That's one of the prayer points. And has it happened? Yes. So when we say this year, at least 107 figure error.
It is done.
In US, not naira. Because many of us are making the naira in a day.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
7 figure in naira just $2,000.
Only.
And many of us will be stepping into the
Yeah.
billionaire in naira.
Yes.
Yes.
All you need now is massive, massive action. Don't. The time of asking, does it work? Can it work? Is what? Over. It's in the past. It's gone. It's in the past. All you need, if you are here for the first time, get started right now, today. Because this flight is about to, and it's taking off when? Monday morning. We are boarding now. We are boarding. So make sure you enter before
And get a good seat. And
And
get a
close
good
boarding.
seat. Find a good seat. Because it's good. People will pay.
And this is just the beginning, I'm telling you. This is just the beginning. Because the level of result we will have. It's not our making, it's not for us. The level of result we have. There's a great channel for us in Igbo,
Yes, sir. Yes. Yoruba.
Yoruba,
Yes.
Hausa, Pidgin.
Pidgin English.
For my brothers in Kenya, who is ready to be an educator in Swahili? Who is ready? Charity, are you there? Jennifer, are you there? Rose, who is ready to be that educator in Swahili on double blessing?
There.
You are there. So get ready. Get ready. The goal is to get this knowledge in where we will create for ourselves a financial dynasty. You already know that the government has no clue. I'm not a politician. You know, right?
Yes.
They borrow and keep borrowing and keep borrowing. What does that show?
Yes.
Don't get yourself consumed in those things. You can't change it, can you?
No.
Well, will soon be how much do you want to make? So don't consume yourself in that. Plan to own a refinery. That's how the rich think. Oh, what is it? You shouldn't be the one wondering for filling your tank. That's no money. Be the one to own the refinery to refine and sell it. 480, 500. Is that we are wishing that our economy crash? But there's always a higher road. Because you can't even change anything. A poor man can never have a poor man. True or true? Yeah. To have the poor, you need to be rich. You need to be rich. And this is one platform God has given to us. Please sit, please sit, please sit. So you've seen everything. How many of you plan B in Dubai with us? Let me see your hands. And you know the roadmap now. You know how to get there now. Let me also see your hands. That is it. What's the first step? What's the first step? I've been in Dubai. View the list. How many people? How long will you take it to call the list?
60 seconds.
60 seconds per person. So this is not a long talk. So if your list is 120 people, that's how long? 2 hours. If your list is 150 people, no, 150, 2.5 hours. And why should you do it fast? Did you hear what Dr. Luke talked about? He gave analogy with ants. Exactly. You see ants. You can see ants. They are carrying one big chunk of bread, right? They are dragging it. As little as they are what? Because they are walking together. And when Bible say, pay attention to something, they look at the ants. In fact, it's Jesus that said it. The way they walk, say, study them. They walk together. They gather their food in the summer. Nobody knows what tomorrow is going to be. So why not gather your money now? Your economic winter might be somewhere preparing, but whatever you do in your economic summer, that is what you eat in the what? So you walk it with speed. The goal is to have one out of everything to say yes. Some of you beat up yourself over somebody that said no. You can't change the person. You can't change their decision. And don't try to convince anybody. Don't say, hey, Miss Nobi, try to convince this my friend. A man or woman convinced against his will is of the same opinion. If you convince him to sign up, you will convince him to go on academy, you will convince him to go on Go Live, you will convince him. How long will that? You're not in a convincing business. You're looking for people that are open for opportunity. But I can tell you, if you do these numbers, how many of you are ready? You are ready to do these numbers. Because today is my first day. I've literally spoken to everybody I know, but I know I will get 120 brand new people. How I will do it? Between me and the Holy Ghost. Literally everybody that I know, that knows me, know what I do. That is because I've been there for like 4 years, right? But some of you, this is your day one. So your list is still very well, right?
Yes.
So you have to, it's something you have to be deliberate about. Telling you, this Dubai trip is not what anybody should plan to watch, to tell us, stream it now, stream it on the Instagram. I'll be so busy as in when I'm with these leaders, I don't know. I simply
They don't even have
listen.
food.
Ask question, listen. Ask question, listen. I don't have time to snap. Most times after they go, I'll say, I don't remember because I'm receiving. So once you do this, the numbers will work out. 12 to 15 will say yes. How many of you want to make little money or a lot of money?
A lot of money.
Look, want to make a lot of money, right?
Yes, sir.
So go beyond 150. You can do 300. You can do 500. Some of you have over 1,000 people in your phone. You might not know now, but check your phone and check your total. The day I checked mine, I saw 2,000 something. I was like, do I know all these people? 2,000 plus. No, bring out your phone. Check. Just go to your phone. Can you try it? All of you that are online, check your phone contact. Just from your phone. We've not even talked about Facebook. Because there are people that you have on your phone, on your Facebook that are not on your phone. There are some of your classmates, secondary school, primary school, university. You don't even know that they are your friends on Facebook. True or true? Check your phone contact. Okay, I agree. Check. You know, how many are they? 408. Wow. See what I'm saying? What are you saying? But somebody will come now and telling me that it doesn't have 122, 6,700, almost 7,000 contacts. And that is how it is now. Literally everyone. So, can you pull out 120 to 150 from your phone?
Yes, sir.
It's easy. And it's not something you say, I'll do it tomorrow. It's today. Now, right now. Right now. You call them excitedly. I told you earlier. It's not about what you say. It's how you say it. The energy, the excitement. That is what the people will hear. And that is what will get them to say what? Yes. And that is what will get them to be on the session, on the Zoom, or you want to call them to your house. You have 12 to 15 sayers. 3 to 4. Go P150. The rest do 2 and 3. Some will definitely not do anything, so don't bother yourself. But when you do this, in the next 30 days, you're already P1,000 minimum. But some of you that will run through this in 2 weeks, you'll be a P1,000 in 2 weeks. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
Who is ready for the next 30 days? Max, you will do exactly what you saw here. This meeting is about clarity. I want to be sure you know exactly what to do. Who is ready? The next 30 days. You are ready to walk. You don't even need to know what to tell them. Just invite them. We are ready to talk on your behalf. They want to ask you a question. How much have you made? Direct them. Don't tell them I'm working with you. We should share they want to see money. We show them. That one not for you. So don't get caught up in that. I want to start getting results before I talk to anybody. You are not the message. Tell your neighbor, you are not the message. You are not the message. You are simply the messenger. So detach yourself from that mind of, hey, man, I want to see it working for me. I want to make money. So once I show my friends my money, they will sign up. It's a liar. Before I left the house, they were calling me for some properties. The person calling me is my friend. He knows me very well. He knows my level. He knows we've done businesses. But is he in the business? No. What is he more concerned? So don't think, hey, they will join you because they will. No, we not. Don't make that mistake. They are looking for people that are praying for opportunity. There's somebody this early morning that is crying. God, please open the door for me. And that's somebody in your phone. So once you do it your first month, you do it again, second month. You do it again, third month. By second month, you already secured your positions. Third month, you'll be heading to 2.5 million every month. That's 35,000. Because what has been launched, what you saw today is going to take everybody. You know, when the tide rises, every ship do what? Rises with it. That two of our own is going on go live. They just want. I just told you the flyer will be dropping soon. It's double blessings, not double blessings. So they will remove that S. A week later, and they know they did. And that name was not given by a man; it was given by God. So we can't accept the typo at this time. So they'll just make that adjustment, and now we release it. Share it everywhere. You know the time already. Dr. Lonnie, 7 a.m. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Mr. Kevin, 9 a.m. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. 2 p.m. Tuesday. All your friends that are in other teams, tell them. You know, there are a lot of people that they are in other teams. All our friends. They've been wanting to learn the double blessing. Some of them teach them the much we can. Refer them to the YouTube. Now everybody has it all. When God gave it to us, He didn't say just our team. He said, go and bless us. So it's going to be massive. Massive, massive, massive. And these two, like I said, has opened up for many more. Because our goal is to get this knowledge everywhere. So that my brother in Alaba, that they are using a government policy to try to crush. We know that there's a way out. Your cousin in Ekiti has been toiling. He will set on farm. The cattle people come and eat up everything. We know that there's a way you can create an extra stream of income. Now you can build his or her farm on a big scale. Not waiting for loans that might never come. But they give the loans to people that don't even need it. So that is the business of what we do. That is what we have. And you must stay in an environment of belief these next 90 days. Environment of what? Belief. How many of you got this book? Raise your hand. Not many. If you've not gotten the book, I have like 2 more copies of them. And now we should have 1 more copy. But how come many of you were in that event and didn't buy it? You see, get the book. If you are not able to get it, it's on Amazon. Are we together? There are things you have to do. Soft copy. It's in Kindle, soft copy. So Kindle is part of Amazon. So if you don't want to ship it, you can just buy a soft copy on Kindle. Every day. How long? Every day for the next 90 days. Read something. See the way my own is looking already. I don't draw for the gym. I don't write. See, this is the way I read. When I read my book, you know that this book I read. And this is round 1. By the time I read it round 2, you see, you have to, just reading this book. I'm just in chapter 3. And I know why Mr. David is where he is. I know. And I can get there now. It's no longer a mystery. You have to build your belief at all times. This place he talked about. First, we'll do a book review. What do you guys think?
Yes.
I think starting from tomorrow, this Sunday.
Yeah.
Lesson 1, trying how to flourish irrespective of where you live in the world, irrespective of what is happening around you. We talked about how to create the environment. For some of you that have idea of agriculture. Somebody say book title, Believe Nation. Believe of a Nation. So we have to create that environment for the next 90 days. Can you eliminate every negativity around you? Can you?
Yes, sir.
The negativity might even be you. Can you watch your thoughts these next 90 days? Can you watch what you speak these next 90 days? Can you? Can you catch yourself? You are thinking this way, you adjust it immediately. You are talking this way, you adjust it immediately. Somebody around you is talking negative, you just shut your ear and shut out the person. Find a nice way of not associating with that person for the next 90 days. What did the person be trying to do? Good morning. How are you? Good morning. Good evening. You understand? If it's your spouse, find a way to get them on this material. Stylish, small. One day, something, maybe on Zoom, on a Zoom call with us, increase the volume. You will be hearing something will click. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
But if it's not your spouse, yes, you are in the same apartment, but if you are not sleeping in the same bed, it could be good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Is that clear? It's not that you are quarreling, but you need to make sure that your environment is designed to make you win. Because what you receive today is a seed. And like the Bible said in the parable of the sower, it's the same seed, right?
Yes, sir.
But 4 different outcomes. Haven't you thought of it? Same what? Seed that was sown. But 4 different results. Maybe when you get home, go and pick up that chapter. I know some of you are very good Bible students. If you can remember the chapter in Matthew, you can drop it. I think it's 18 or 12. I don't remember. 19? 18. I'm trying to clap for me. So go and study parable of the sower. You don't have time for me to go so deep. But know that the word that was given, the seed that was given is words. Like you're receiving words today. Some fell by the roadside. Some fell on thorns. Some fell on stone. Some fell on good soil. And Jesus says specifically, those that fell on roadside, they are picked by birds, right? These those that you've heard the vine and you didn't understand very well. So, because you did not understand, then we just go and pick the word. They those ones are picked by birds. Just a minute. So it's Matthew 13, 1-9.
Yes.
Put it on the chart for those of them that are on the chart. I want you to do a diligent study. Some fell on tongues. Maybe you are living here now. Immediately you touch your car, your battery. And you start. You heard that somebody is not feeling well somewhere, need to be rushed to the hospital. Your landlord is on your neck. But he said he wants to do second burial for his father that died 15 years ago. He should pay your rent in advance. So the same money that you want to use to start a business now, you don't know. Those that fell on. And it's you that choose where there is. If you give attention to those things. Then there are those that, fell on the rocky soil, right? You heard it, you saw it, you're excited. Say those ones germinated. But because nourishment was not that much, you don't plug into the system, you don't plug into the sessions. What happened? Some of your friends will come and say, that thing, hey, don't throw away your money, you have told me before you sign up. I do them now, nothing, don't mind them, and they're talking, they want, they do. Now you doubt setting. I immediately doubt setting, it cuts off your faith, it cuts off your belief, and this environment functions like this. Then there are those that follow good soil. Say, that's me. That's me. Say, no, they are not saying anything. That's me. I've been here since 11 and I'm not saying anything. Better say, because life and death is where? So I'm the one. I am the one. You have to see it for yourself. I'm that good soil. And even in the good soil, you know the name produce the same. 30-fold, 60-fold, 100. What's the difference again? Their belief. Their belief. Mr. David Imonite says something so remarkable on Friday. I don't know how many of you heard it. He said, how many people were in that event? Wow! He said, some of you are way smarter than me. He said, some of you work harder than me. But not many of you make How many of you are making this kind of money?
It's my share spiritual check. I am spiritual check. I am spiritual check. I am.
So some of us are way smarter than, work harder than, but it's making over 1 billion naira every month. Because of what? Say it louder. Believe. Yes. I told myself when I get to my room, I said, Father Lord, I'm sorry for my unbelief. And I said, every day, I must work on my belief. I must work on my belief. It's a project, brothers and sisters. It's a project. That's why if you don't have this book, please get it. Get it. I've given out 10 copies. I wish I bought more. I wish I bought more. I said I bought 20. Somebody was telling me, don't you think the book is expensive? The person just said, no. I said, that's poor talk now. Don't say me that kind of. He said, I'm sorry, sir. I said, expensive compared to what? Compared to what? It's not a book that you don't know who wrote it. And he didn't write it because he needed more money. He just wrote it to fulfill God's purpose and calling on his life. He's somebody that didn't finish university. Some of you finished. Don't read. Your titles are already falling out of your fork hand. He said he doesn't work as hard. Some of you work morning to night to morning. You are 28, you are looking 52. It's good to work hard. We are not lazy. None of us is lazy. But there's something about working hard around what you love. And working hard in a very stressful environment. Those are the way people create me. So this is what you need to do. Believe. Even in your trading, you bring that belief. And when people hear about belief, they don't really understand. He broke it down. It's simply about what you expose to your five senses. What are you thinking about? What are you speaking? What are you seeing? How are you feeling? What are you hearing? So for the next 90 days, think Dubai. Speak Dubai. See Dubai. Feel Dubai. Even as you are speaking Dubai, you've already been hearing Dubai. Why not just unleash your belief on this and see if all things are not possible to him? You see that tallest building. You see people jumping from helicopter. Download the pictures, print it out, stick it all over your wall. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
Let it be your screensaver on your phone. Let it be your alarm that wake you up in the morning. In fact, you set it every 2-3 hours. Is that too hard? When that alarm rings, celebrate, jump, hey! Let everybody think you're stupid. I asked Mr. David one question. I said, how do you do this? How do you have a team of hundreds of thousands of? What's your typical day like? Because I want to know. In everything he said, I talk to the leaders, I work on my day. I do some calls here and there. I spend more time working on my belief. You could literally see that he spends most of his time working on this. So many of us want to know the strategy. This double blessing. Where do I click this? Where do I click that? How do I do this? How do I talk to people? What do I tell them to come with? Leave the how to God. Say it to your neighbor. Leave the how to God.
Leave the how to God.
who told you exactly what. So the how, leave it to who? God. You wonder, have you ever asked how a sperm and an egg mix and produce a human being? Have you tried to find out the how? In specific, how the hand enter, how the eye. Eh? Have you asked? Have you tried to unravel that mystery? So why are you pursuing this? Leave the how to what? God. That is one thing I learned also in this chapter of flourish. He said he lives. He's in the world. Let me see if I can see that and read it exactly. When I saw it, it was around 1 a.m. I screamed, then I have to stop so that people will not wonder why is he shouting at 1 a.m. I've seen that scripture in the Bible a lot of times. But the way he put it, the way Mr. David put that scripture here. See. I want to read this. All right. So you have every opportunity and every chance right now to develop the power of faith. What is it that you want? What is it that you desire? What is it that you must have right now? Then write it down. Speak it. Create it. Create the evidence and surroundings in pictures, in sounds, in words, and images. Bring forth the right. See, these things, when you put in the pictures, the signs, the word, you bring forth the right people. See, create for yourself a natural, instinctive state deriving from circumstances, relationship, mood, and connection with others. Ask yourself, who are the people that you need to have in your life? Who are the people you need to spend time with? Who are the people you need to call? Who are the people you need to text? Write their names down and make sure that your connection with them can develop your environment and bring success. So by creating the right conditions and surroundings and creating the right environment, you are going to allow yourself to flourish instead of just merely survive. There's a particular line. Once I find it, he talked about living above, living in the realm of God, where God has put him. He said that he lived in that realm so much that he has literally detached himself from anything happening on the physical realm. Because he understands the spirituality, that man is first a spirit. Can you try that? Detaching yourself from things happening around you, not worrying about it, and living in that realm where you know that anything is possible. That is all we do. Believe. Tell your neighbor, believe. Believe. I want us to practice it here today. When do you want to qualify for your Dubai? Write it down. Since everybody has said we will be in Dubai.
Yes.
Write it down, write it down, write it down, write it down. Write it down. Exactly the date you want to qualify. as you're writing, note that the last date of qualification is August 15th. So don't write August 30th because it's your birthday. We celebrate your Christmas after, but you will not join us. Have you written it?
Yes, sir.
Google Digital Skills for Africa, they give more than.
I want you to put it in this way. This is how our millionaire mentor taught us to do it. All of you on the live stream, do the same thing.
And 40 online course where they
Put
free.
I want everyone to stand up. Please.
That I am qualified for the Dubai trip. Honor before June 22nd, 2021.
Can you put it is done? Woo!
Let's go! Let's go! Yes!
This thing you have to do even in practice. Are you with me? You have to do it in what? Practice. Give yourself a go card like this. Get pictures of Dubai, put it around you. You already know exactly what to do. But you have to be in this mind, in this state of belief and faith. And I'm telling you, if you stay in this state for the next 60 days, nothing will stop you from happening. Nothing. If God will send people from Kuwait, Oman, Australia to sign up, to make up, that's your number, to platinum 2000 for you to be in Dubai, you will do it. Yes, sir. Same thing you apply to your trading. Same principle. Before you get in the trade, before you get on those live sessions, do the same thing. Close your eyes. See you analyzing the trade, or see you following the educator. You visualize it. See yourself getting in that perfect entry, clearing that trade. See the brokers working in your favor, the spikes working in your favor. See the charts working in your favor. See you being directed in the right place at the right time. When you see, you speak, I'm so happy and grateful. Whatever your daily goal is, that I earn 2%, 5%. I grow my account to 6 figures, to 7 figures by 10th of July, 31st of December. You celebrate it. Same exact principle. It works in our things. Because when the Bible said, it didn't say some things are possible to him that believe. Is it what was doing? All things. Is trading part of what things?
Yes, sir.
Is P2000 part of what things?
Yes.
Is Chioma part of what things?
Yes.
And what did Mr. David show us about the future? What did he say? It's not what he said, it's in the dictionary.
The moment falls.
Can you just Google it? Can you just show it? See? The future. The future. That was it for me. If that is the only thing I got from Impact Nigeria 2021 that happened last weekend, I'm okay. What is it?
A period of time following the moment of speaking or writing. Time regarded as still to come.
A what?
A period of time following the moment of speaking or writing.
And none of you are quiet. Did we write now?
Yes.
Did we speak?
Yes.
So what has happened?
Future has happened. Future just happened.
And every future must have a what? A past. One day, this future that we wrote and spoke will become what? Past.
Yes! It is done. It's done.
A period of time following the moment of speaking or writing. And he defined time for us. It's not him defined. It's always been there. Just that many of us would not care to what? Share. The indefinite continuous progress of
Existence.
an event in the
Past, present, and future.
regarded as
A whole.
And when you look at this definition, you know that there's only one entity that typifies and represents this. Because that is where some of us miss it. Oh, I said it will happen, but see, don't question time, don't question God. All you need to do is stay in the environment of what? Belief. And put in the work. The time is none of your business. He told us the first time he wrote that he would make $5 million a year. It didn't happen. At the time he wrote it, that he wanted to happen. But it didn't happen. Yes. He's not doing $5 million a year. It has. So when you're writing and you're speaking, you're already creating your future. You see why you have to watch what you speak, what you write, what you hear? Because sometimes what you hear is implanted in your heart, and what you speak is most times from things in your heart. Because the Bible says, out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. See why you don't have to stand in front of CNN every day, like they are paying you money. They're watching what's on there, you're laughing. Those things will form what you say. You don't even know when you say it. But if you stay in this environment of belief and faith and result in partnership with other people that think alike, it will rub off on you that you have no choice than to produce the results. Please, you can sit down. Thank you very much. So with that said, we want to quickly, briefly, because we are going on Grow Life. Oh my goodness. All right, we want to briefly in the next few minutes. So, in the next 30 minutes, we'll show you exactly, for some of you that are new, what the double blessing strategy is about. Are you ready for that?
Yes, sir.
So that when you get on Go Live Monday morning, you are not seeing it for the first time because the rest of the world will be seeing it for the first time. But you that is a part of this family, you are ready to walk away with profit. How many of you have been enjoying the walk away trade? Walking away with profit. Flying away. Okay, for some of our new people, they are wondering, what are we talking about? So I'll be standing out to introduce the number one. The number one. Wow. The number one. Educator, HMS educator of Africa to the world.
Wow.
Excited. Wow. I have 30 minutes. What I'm going to do in 30 minutes, I'm going to do in 15 minutes. The truth is, everything has a blueprint. I'm so excited, I'm overwhelmed right now. I don't know if I can train you guys to train, but I'm going to show what it is you need, all right? And we did something. I mean, was it on Monday? When I broke
Yes, it's on
Monday. You know it's recorded. Right? So everything I want to do right now, with the glory of God, we actually record. In fact, first of all, please, can we jam our hands together for our mental health? I already figured a speech after the unveiling, and I don't think 30 minutes is going to be for that speech. I'm in a state of gratitude. Everybody say believe in works.
Believe in works.
Believe in works. And just what is sharing with everyone who can succeed. Everybody ask everybody who can succeed. Who can succeed? Do you believe that? Do you believe what you just said? Yes. Yes. To be very honest with you, one of the things that just played out for me was I was in that environment of belief. I tell people the success in this business, it's not how much you make in trading, it's not how much you learn the skill. It's how dedicated, see, you need to be so deliberate about staying in the environment. I watched my environment more than I learned the skill. I invested in that environment. I suffered, I paid the price for the environment. What did I see in that environment? I saw the future. I saw that here it's working. I saw that if I could only be watching this man like TV, follow his principles, I'm going to be anybody I want to be. The crisis come. Absolutely, yes. At least my chairman knows most of the things I went through. He doesn't know all of it, but he knows most of it. That's what we call relationship. I came in and I said, well, how can I this big thing I have, all right? How can I break it down into pieces? What? See, everybody say solve a problem.
Solve a problem.
Look for a problem and solve it. A lot of people are looking for people to solve their problem. Drop it. Say I drop it. The mindset, because the truth is we are boarding a work. See, a jet. It's not even a bus. It's a jet. And the mindset you want to move with is the mindset of giving. Say give. All right. See, when I understand the scripture that the person who receives the blessing of the future is the one that gives. If I give you something right now, is there a blessing in the future? Yes. If I give you something right now, is there a blessing for the future for you? No. The promise for the future. See, we've been said that we're living in the future, right? So a mindset for the future is what? A giving mindset. Because if you take, you fulfill the future. When you take, so if the future is done, the moment you take. But guess what? The moment you give, what happened? You created the future. But there's a blessing in giving. And now look at the routine. Give continuously. Be in the state of what? Giving. As we said, what can I continually give? And the best environment for sowing is what? In the heart of men. People. Every brand, every community, every service today that are about giving to work, services to work, people, product or service to work, people. You are fulfilling the principle. It works. It's not about being a Christian or religious. It's a principle, it's a law, it's a practice. So if you sow, you what? You read. So I understood the concept that when I came in, right, I saw, okay, the moment I got introduced to our mentor and coach, Mr. Obi and I said, I saw something, I was looking at the team. I'm this kind of person that I always want to be known for giving. I said, I looked at the man, I said, this man, you have a heart to give. You have a heart to give. You have a heart to serve. How can I support that heart? I saw the training community, and I'm good at training. I said, okay. Yes, let me tell you something. As at the time I said this, I wasn't that good as a trader. I wasn't making money, but I knew something. If I came into forest, I would have already been what? A trader, but not a margin trader. I know how to work, buy cryptocurrency, invest in ICO. I know the product of buying and what? Selling. So I know how to trade. And I knew I had a conviction that if I learn this margin trading, I'm going to do what? I'm going to be exceptional. And I knew that the system was working. I said, okay, I'm going to dedicate 3 months to perfect this skill to Christopher Derrick has chosen. I said, you guys, you're going to be my work. So money. So this is where the work comes in. Hello, everybody say work. Work. You must be committed to putting in the work. You must support invest. Right? If this is going to come to you, you must be ready. So 3 months I dedicated the time to learning the skill, right? And doing what? Because I don't have what? A goal. I don't have a future. I don't have something I want to do. Right? It's a giving mindset. People come in here and they I don't need my how much am I going to make? Can I put in $200? Can I do my monthly subscription? That is poor mindset. I never had that mindset. And guess what? Where it hit me big is when I started losing money. Where I had a legitimate reason to quit. I had a. If my wife should come up here and tell you a legitimate, there's no way said something in their convention and it really touched me. A lot of people truly have what? Legitimate reasons to quit. But you see, if you have created that environment of your future, no matter what hits you, there's going to come a time the wealth of your future is going to be more than what you lose. So if you lose something right now, you're not going to feel it. That's what happened to me in 2019. All right? Made a mistake. Some people gave me money to the tune of almost 10 million. I had investment. This is one of the things God did to me. I just share. I said, I can't let me not say this before I teach. Right? I can't. Because the truth is, now it's not only you guys that are going to listen to me, the world is going to be listening. I want to know who this person is. The truth is one of you that I believe. If you want to master someone, master their psychology, master who they are. Know them, not what they give to you. Know them. If you know them, you're going to understand what they do. All right? I have tested my faith. Situations have tested my faith. I know I really have the genuineness of heart of my future in hands. I know I want this. Right? Times have tested me. When I lost that money, do you know what happened to me? All right? Guess what? I'm still a baby. Collected this money. Something happened in the market. I got emotional. Family things. I got sloppy. Everyone say sloppy. Sloppy. Some of you think you're not going to make a mistake in trade. It's not about the skill. You're going to make a mistake at some point. You are going to make a mistake. I didn't make the mistake because I wasn't good at trading. I made the mistake because things happened. Right? Things that were close to me at that period, my wife wasn't feeling fine. I was going through some tough things, and I went into trading. And guess what? News happened in the market. Some of you can remember those times. GBP said there was one news. We were in what? We were in events. Yes. I don't know what happened to me. It was that one was part of it. I started even losing before that time, but that one was a conclusion. I lost in
in a day I lost over $5,000. In that period, I lost a lot of money. And guess what? I was paying return on investment every month. No money in trading. Hello?
Hi.
You guys understand? You will bring $100 into your business yet. No money in trading. And what I was paying was way more than $1 million. Every month. No money in trading. How do you think it? What's your solution, sir? You might go like this.
Yeah, exactly like what you just said. If you're not careful, you just put.
It's not if you're not careful. You need to picture what it is. If some of you don't understand, you need to understand what it is. All right? So that you know what you're in for. I had what? No money in trading. For 8 months, I wasn't trading. And I was paying return on investment. The Lama asked it. No, the Lama asked it. Trading was what I was in for. I wasn't trading, so no return on investment on trading. And I was paying the return on investment because I'm a faithful master. I didn't call these people that see something happen. I was paying because I didn't want them to know that something happened. I didn't tell you guys the story, never know this thing happened to me. I didn't want them to know. But guess what? What helped me? See, this thing we need to this is the only thing I say, and you believe me, what helped me? I had to find, I told you guys on Friday, find a distraction. Find something that will distract you that you're not going to quit. Platinum 1,000. Say Platinum 1,000.
Platinum 1,000.
Say it like you know the meaning of Platinum 1,000.
Platinum 1,000.
Platinum 1,000 was what was sustaining me. When I shared it on Friday, you guys didn't know why. But I wanted you guys to know that when you get sloppy, which you would, what's going to hold you? I was a man that I've gone into millions. My lifestyle has increased. You know, can you imagine living on like 1,000? Borrowed money from the bank. I borrowed money, but I didn't put it in trading because I knew something would happen if I put it in trading. I was borrowing money. I just sustaining myself. At the end of the tenure, you must give them the money back. I sold my 2 cars. I'll continue the story, maybe on the last session. Because I want people to know this man, right? Immediately I sold the car, paid off the debt because I held on to God. God told me during this time, he said I'm prospering you because at this time you guys know Kenny. That's when you started knowing Kenny Rabbit. I was teaching him, I was training every single day. People were making money, but he didn't know the side of the story. So God told me I was prospering you. He said the part I partner with you, I'm doing my plan. You want to do that as your own. So you go through what? It's part of the training. God told me. So I had to go through it. Look at me now. I'm a Go Live educator. Work together. That account you're blowing and you're making frustrated. Working together for you. You just have to see. Alright, because things will happen. What you interpret out of them is really what you create. Alright? I say this story for a reason because a lot of people are sitting on their success. You're deliberately hindering your success. You need to allow life happen. How do you do that? Create it. That's what our mentor just taught us. Create it. I'm partner with the right environment. What did I do? In all these things, I chose my friends. I have brothers, but guess what? My brothers, my elder brother, my father, is Mr. Obi. Then through Mr. Obi, I met what? Sadari Masun. I met Dr. Luke. I made these people my family. They are the only people I talk to. If I don't speak this thing, nobody, even my brother, that were like twins, does not even know the extent of what I've gone through.
He doesn't know I borrowed money from the banks. He doesn't know most of these things I'm telling you. Why? If I tell him, he'll tell me to quit. Because at some point in time, he told me to quit and come and work for him. Hello? This is real. All right? But guess what? When he knew that I thanked God for the relationship I found, when he now knew that this guy, it's ministry for you. Because at some point, people should know that this is you. Your tenacity, your zeal should speak to people that will let you go. The people that are trying to talk you down, if they will not let you still have people in your life telling you cannot do this thing, just know that you have not really shown your zeal at this point. All right? So I just wanted you guys to know that you need to quit sitting on your what? Future. Create it, be excited, and be consistent with what? Work. I work every single day. Do I?
Yes.
Do you guys, I don't need to preach, I work every single day, right?
Yes.
Put in the time. Whether you guys like it or not, I'm going to be there on 7 days. It's like a job for me. Just the moment I said you need to treat your work, this part-time business like it's a job. And that is what has really created this result. And I'm so excited. I'm so grateful to God for the environment that will be. I am where my Chioma gave to us. All right. When you begin to start appreciating the privilege God has given to you in people that are in leadership, God is going to engage you. The moment I assign a leader in him, that this man is my leader, I'm going to serve him. I was humble, I was coachable. Is that the quality of what the 5 checkers? Yes. You must be what? Coachable and what? Teachable. That was never me. I was telling my wife this morning. It was never me. How many minutes have I spent? How many minutes have I spent? Let me know.
Your time is up.
10 minutes is gone. So I was coachable, I was teachable. All right, but you guys, you enjoy what I'm telling you.
Yes, sir.
It's very important. We already did training I want to do, we already did it. That is why I can go far. All right, the breakdown of the double blessing, it's been done. So what I'm just going to do is send it to you. All right, we're going to go live right now. Everyone here and everyone listening, do you believe that this strategy works?
Yes.
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 I don't need to show you now. It's not going to do anything now. Do you understand? Hello. Is it good? Because after we're not trading now. The new people. Okay, good. Who's new here? From what you've experienced, do you believe that this thing that we are sharing to you has worked? You believe, right? And you believe in yourself that if you follow the simple steps that we're showing you, you're good to go. All right, Emmanuel, please jump on my screen quickly. Just show me the graph, show me the steps. It's very simple. Everybody say colors. You know, and because we must make this thing easy. Sometimes we'll come, we'll tell you Bonita, we'll tell you. Many times I study. No, just go. Okay, leave here first. All right. So this thing here, I believe we all at this primary school. In primary school, something is given to us, all right? The ability to understand what colors. Am I correct? So one of the ways I've simplified, all right, because people want to know what you think. Let's see. I don't know if that word is correct. I don't know. Is it right for me to say I'm not special? Because I know I'm special.
Yeah, it's very special.
I'm very special. But it's not, there's no, this guy is spectacular. I'm trying to use the right word. Some people feel like there's something you know that is so extraordinary. No, it's just everybody say consistency. Do one thing consistently over a period of time, you're going to look what the super is going to become. It's going to join the natural. It's going to become what? Supernatural. It's going to not look super because why you must see. Are you sharing?
Yes, I want to share.
Sharing the screen.
I want to share.
So all I just did was this whole English for a new person like you. Let me tell you that for people, two things we do: we buy or what? Sell. All right. Now this is the basics of buying. There's nothing technical about this. Just copy and paste. Say copy and paste.
Yeah.
When you know this thing is become what? Copy and paste. So is the base currency stronger than the quote? How do you know that? Live chat or code, Emmanuel, you need to do a video. Or somebody come and assist this quickly, just quick. I need just 5 minutes to do this. All right? 5 minutes. So this thing has a basic illustration, and the illustration covers colors. All right? So green represent what? All right? Red represent what?
Sell.
So if you see red, what are you supposed to do? If you see green, what are you supposed to do? Good. So we added 4 things to make the buy easy. All right. So you can, what you do here, let me show you something.
You can share my screen, share the whole screen, so that anytime you switch, they'll see what you're seeing. Good. This is what you said, share that. Good. All right. So when you move, you see. So web is here. Okay. So take it to web, so they will see.
Both the people online will be seeing the screen. All right. Good. So currency strength. All right. So there's a way. I'll just go to the cash trap. All right. Quickly. So this is one way we know, before everything was designed in cash trap, this is one way we know which currency is stronger than which currency. All right. So this is it. You follow this basic and simple illustration, say it is done. And one thing you need to eliminate, say I eliminate.
I eliminate
my personal complexity.
my personal complexity.
Don't complicate this thing. Naturally, when you come into trading, what does the mind tell you? Eliminate it. All right? Good. Don't say, okay, signals are not showing for weekend. All right, signals are not showing for weekend, so we can't see it here. We can't really see this. Okay, good, but let me show you. Let me show you something. All right, very, very beautiful. Okay, go to it's showing on trading view. So let me do something on trading view. Okay, the lines are showing. Okay, hold on. Let me just quickly do something. So I'm looking for what? 4 things to buy. All right. Number 1 is what? Say green arrow. Green arrow. I wish this was showing. That's why I told you guys people have been very good. Go back to the hourglass. All right. Let me just show you. This hourglass is designed every 5 minutes. It gives you what? An arrow. All right. It's either a green arrow, then after a red arrow. So every 5 minutes, it's designed to give you what? An arrow. So if you want to buy, you need what? An indication. So the first indication for a buy is what? Green arrow. Green arrow. Good. But before you choose the green arrow, I always tell people we're trading what? Money in minutes, fast one. You need to know the strength of the currency. All right? So you go to trading, go to your live chat. So let's say I pick the currency I want to trade, Euro USD. This is Euro, this is USD. Now, this is base currency, this is quote. Very simple. One is what? If 1 is stronger than 2, what happens? I'm supposed to what? Buy. If 1 is weaker than 2, I'm supposed to sell. So for a buy, I'm looking for what? 1 to be stronger than what? So if I see Euro USD, I'm not supposed to buy. Go sell. So if I see a green arrow, what happens? No. Automatically no. All right. So I need what? A currency that has what? The base stronger than what? So quote, the first one is stronger than the what? And that currency is what? USD what? JPY, because USD is stronger than JPY. So if I get USD JPY and I have a green arrow, I have what? 1 point. Strength. All right, so I have what? So I know that this is good for me for a buy. All right, so go back. This. Now, another place is what? Green and what? Red lines. In the cash trap, it is designed just the way you see it on trading view. Go back to trading view. All right, so this training is detailed on. So you see this blue, here is blue, on cash trap is green. So I'm supposed to buy at blue and I'm supposed to what? So if I want to buy, all right, I must wait for what? USD JPY to come to what? A green line on what? Blue line. No, on cash trap is green. So if it comes to a green line on cash trap, I have green line, which is support. Go to the checklist. So the 4 things you're looking for are the greens. Green what? Strike area. All right. Green what? So I'm looking for arrow number 1. So the first thing you already know that what? The strength. So USD JPY. So let's say USD JPY. USD is stronger than what?
JPY, so I'm supposed to buy. The second thing is I see an arrow. 2. The third thing is what? I want to see a green. I want to see at what? A green what? Floor. So those strike areas are floor. If I see those 3 things meet, it means I have what? 3 points. All right. Another one is what?
Stochastic analysis.
Just show them what stochastic analysis. Ladies and gentlemen, this is simplicity of friend. If I go on the other. You see this thing? Are you the one who did it? Do you need to understand it? What do you need to see that I just told you? If this one touch here, this one touch here, it is at a green line, and strength is stronger, which is confirmed. And arrow is there. What do you need to do? Go back to trading view. So how do you buy? How do you know when you're going to buy? So one of the things I just did was you pick a line, you put it in any of the green lines that are on cash trap. So if you put it there, so put it on this one, let's say. Just put a line on this one. So paraventure you're on cash trap. All right. All you just do, when you put a line, you're going to see what? The price. The reason you're putting a line is to what? See what? The price. So if the price gets to this place and all 4 greens connect, what do you need to do? You go on your broker and click what? That is really what you do. Simple. And I did actually just go on my YouTube quickly. Go on the YouTube. It's on Monday. All right. Now click here. Click here. All right. Simple channel. Click there and click the channel. All right. Go to my video, manage videos. Or is it here? Okay, wait, hold on. Understanding double blessing. Okay, that is it. That is the, yeah. So just click and share it in the group. You can see a lot of people are watching that videos. Wow, last time I saw it wasn't.
I'm looking for
Just share it in the group. Okay. So you guys can go to More Academy TV, all right? Walk away trade. So that's really the idea for walk away. A lot of people are doing the words are secret to walk away. Just align. And I realize that if all 4 greens are aligned, minimum is a 6-point trade. That will not be talked about today. And a 6-point trade is what? 6 to 7 point trade is what this walk away. Wait. If all 4 greens align, it's a minimum of what? 6-point trade. Cash trap was taught for you to take a good trade for what? How many point system? 3. 4 is very good. But we are taking trades on what? 6 points. You see why we are exceptional. You see why we're going to affect the world. Right? Even Matitea will come on the session and say, this is my what? Is this my cash trap? Are you sure this is my cash trap? Man, you guys are killing it. You understand? So thank you very much. Thank you. Let's go! Did you get value? Yes, did you learn something very powerful today? Yes, so it's time. It's time for us to go and tell the whole world what we've received. So congratulations everyone. For those of you that are here for the very first time, simply send your money now to whoever invited you, get you into the system today so that you can start making money with us on Monday. Is that good? All you need is copy, paste, start making money while you are learning the strategy. Is that good? Yes, sir. So thank you everyone. See you all next time on Monday. On Monday. Yeah. On Monday.
You don't want to miss Monday.
Don't
Your
want to miss
subscription is not on.
Don't want to miss Monday.
If your subscription is not on, you want to get it on so that you don't miss Monday. Right now.
And tomorrow, 8 p.m., we'll be having a Zoom call. So you can invite, from that your list you are building today, from that your list, invite people for tomorrow. 612-512-3271. Tomorrow, 8 p.m. You might be asking how about today. We have a global event today, HFS convention. How many of you got value yesterday? Wow. Massive. So for those of you that are here, let me write down the Zoom number. It's starting by 5 today. All right? Let me give you the Zoom number. Just a minute. So you can be there with you, your friends. Can be there with you, your friends, and everyone. So this is Sunday. Today, this is the number 835 0146 3858. Zoom. It's starting by 5 and it will run till like 11 in the night. It's going to be a powerful session. You see young people doing incredible things all over the world. Is that clear? Yes, sir. And always choose English. If the person, because it's global, so some will speak Spanish, some will speak German. So choose English. If the person talking is not speaking in English, on your screen you will see something on the left, right of your screen. You see something here, 3 dots. I will say more. Or if you are using a laptop, you see interpretation. So you click on it, choose English, and you start hearing in English. Is that fine? Yes. So thank you, everyone. Who is joining us in Dubai again? Let me see your hands up. Sorry, before we call it a day, we have a rare privilege of having in our midst. Hey, Chioma,
Yes!
Just say one or two to us, please. You know, he's a very humble man. He's just, you know, he didn't want to be mentioned, but there's no how you have, he's a history maker. Yeah. In fact, when I got started, though I wasn't in his team, he really helped me. In fact, did I tell you this, where the story started? He was the first one that called me for iron, but I didn't listen. You know, I didn't listen, I didn't join, I didn't understand at all. So I just closed my mind. So when I now got started, I called you and said, brother, I don't start. Don't beg, so that I didn't understand. But I beg, I need help. Because the person that signed me up is in America, he's the one in Nigeria, and he's been doing it for some months. And you know, he didn't now say, oh, you didn't join my team. I can't help you. That's what I tell you. He helped me, you know, learn the basics, all those placing trade, all those basic things that sound very, very hard. He helped me through the process. Even, I used to tell people that when I started, I traveled to Port Harcourt for an event. I'm the one that set up that event. Wow. They gave me that opportunity. I sat down there and I was watching all the people as if so they do all that of making money. Thank you very much, sir, for the opportunity. Thank you for believe me, when many people didn't believe that forest can work here, I am much right. And you show that it can work, not just working, you know, you made it work for a lot of people, not even you. Thank you very much, sir. You don't mind, I believe it's one word. Share with us how this amazing family can become and create much of a thing.
At times you just want to hide and learn. They don't let you do that. First, you can take your seats, everyone. I first want to appreciate our chairman, 250 loaded. Chairman Gary McSwain. I was just chatting with him while I was seated back there. And of course, Dr. Luke. These have been phenomenal leaders over the years. I think this should be my 4th year now in IAM. I've had the opportunity of learning from them over and over again. I first met Gary one-on-one. I think that was sometime, probably 2014 or thereabout. I think we went for an OG event in Las Vegas. I know Las Vegas or California or Los Angeles. I know Los Angeles or California. I think it was not Las Vegas. All right, and since then, I've been able to learn a whole lot from you. Now, what I can say to you is that Obi and his wife are exceptionally beautiful people. Exceptionally. Please, can we put our hands together? It is someone who learns this strategy, or God gives you this idea, and asking people to do it, and they will keep it just for themselves and their team. But Obi opened it up. He wanted everybody to see it. I'm always on the 9 a.m. calls. I also get on your call, Doctor. Wow. And I've told so many people about it. All right. The walk away master. And I came into Lagos a week before the event. I had chatted Obi and I said, look, I need to get here early. Even though I've watched the videos, I've seen it, but I need to sit one-on-one. Let me get the icing on the cake. So I came in a week ahead of the event, sat here with him and his wife in the office, and he put me through certain things. I told him, well, I need one more class. I'll come back again for one more personal class. And I told Chairman Kendrick, I said, I'm going to come. I need to sit down with you and look at what you're doing one-on-one. So we've got an amazing opportunity right here. Everyone, you can win. Say with me, you can win. You can win. You're walking the easy road. I walked the tough path. When I started 24 years ago, there were no events like this. In fact, the first presentation I had to do, I did that in Abuja. I had to get Mr. David and Brandon Boyd on a live call like this to do the presentation because I didn't know what to tell him. So it doesn't matter that at that event, I was already a P2. Wow. So I didn't know what to tell anybody. I didn't know what to say, but I was already a Platinum 2000. Wow. I wasn't trading. I didn't even have a demo account. So you're waiting to make money to tell it. I didn't have a demo account. As a matter of fact, I think I became P150 the first day I enrolled. I became P600 the first week. In 2 weeks, I think I was P1000. In 30 days, I think I was P2000 in 30 days. By my second month, I was P5000. So getting out of your money, that is not possible. I'm the face of Forex in the South. You can't talk about Forex in the South without mentioning my name. It's not possible. How many people knew about MBA and some of you lost money in MBA? I taught them how to trade. It was an IMF. Not so. I was the person who taught him how to trade Forex. I was his first exposure to Forex. Practically everybody you see today in the South who talk about Forex, they were all my mentors. They all passed through IMF. So there's nothing complicated about it. Say there's nothing complicated about it. There's nothing complicated about it. Remember, I didn't have a Kendrick, I didn't have a Dr. Rosemary, I didn't have a Chairman Obi, all right? I didn't have Doctor, all right? Absolutely had none of these people. IML, the platform was not as easy as it is. You're doing walk away. You're walking away. As a matter of fact, I was just chatting with Sagari and I told him that look, with what he just announced and what is happening on Monday, Africa is taking over I am. So you guys don't understand.
We understand.
I had to wake very early in the morning. Was that around 2 a.m. or 3 a.m.?
Starting from
To join what's his name now?
Nest.
At that time, now the first TV educator, you mentioned
Christopher Derry.
Mike Miles.
We joined Christopher Derry, we joined Mike Miles. We had to wake very early in the morning. 2 days ago, I had to wake up by 4 a.m. to join our Matutaya on the session. But right now, you have the opportunity to join at Nigerian time. You don't understand. What it means is that you just need to get to your office for those who work. You just need to get to the office before 7 a.m. You open your laptop. You're busy, you're working, no challenge. And you take your earpiece, plug it in. All right? You're working. All you're just listening for is Euro, USD, 434. That's all you're interested in. Every other thing is inconsequential. I'm simplifying it for those who work. How you match the chart, you're not interested. All right? You just said that immediately it gets there, you click buy. If it's for sale, you do what? You click sell. How many of us can do that? No matter how busy you are in the office. Yesterday I was on a call. We were on the call yesterday, and the gentleman did $1,400 in 3 minutes.
And he did it twice.
He did it twice.
He's on a full-time job.
And he is on a full-time job. So what's your excuse? The only limitations that exist are the limitations that you create in your mind. The only limitations that exist are the ones you do what? Create in your mind. And you have the best opportunity right now. Our country is in a mess. I pray for the nation every day. But right now, the economy is in shambles. There's never been a better time for you to build your business than now. Just imagine you show people. They will jump on doctor's call by 7 a.m. and do 5% of their account. Please don't be greedy. I've learned to discipline myself. Now I do 5% and I shut down. Yesterday I did 5%, I shut down. When I joined the HFS convention, all right, they called the trade. One man said to me, bros, you don't do 5%, relax. The other man said, bros, what if you can do more? I entered. They call several trades. The one I chose to take. So it's not only you. Apostle Peter says, these things happen to us for your examples. Yesterday, Euro GBP. I lost money. They called another one. Meanwhile, the other trades they called, they won 3. So it was 4-1. The one I took was the one that was the lesson.
Because you disobeyed yourself.
They called another one. Probably NZD, USD, Euro, USD.
EU.
EU. I took the EU and it was a lesson. I got angry. Because the fact that I did yesterday before that call, I did 10%. The 10% that I did, I lost it. So I got angry with myself. Not just that I got angry with myself, I also got angry with them for following those things. I said, how do you do all this? So do you know what I did? I logged out of that session. Open my cash trap. Open double blessing. Double blessed myself and did another 12%. when I bless myself and give 12%, my cousin who was watching me called her husband, and both of them sat down to lend up blessing.
Oh.
Her husband was the first person. No, I think the second person that signed on the day I enrolled. He's left the business long ago. But with double blessing, you are now back. Wow. We have something very, very special here. I'm grateful to God for Chairman Obi, for his wife, and for Henry, the two doctors, because, see, I've seen a lot of things. I've seen what? Lord. I've seen soldiers come, I've seen soldiers go, I've seen barrack remain. It's not lots of people who have learned this skill that have the humility to stay under leadership and submit to them. Not in our realm. I have lots of them, sir, who have opened academies. Not joking.
Yes. I know.
You will come to Port Harcourt. I have lots of them who have opened academies. So why are you paying subscription? Well, you can just give us 30,000, 50,000. Meanwhile, one of them, let me tell you a very funny story. Never be tired of helping people. Yeah. I have this guy, the very first day he walked into my session, right? The shirt he was wearing, the up button, there's no button up here. He just used tight. When we're done with sessions, I will give him transport fare. I will give him money to eat. All right? I will do events like this. I will gather the funds of people. I will give him. Then I'll give them money to buy credit to follow up the people. That's how bad he was in debt. You know. And I did that until I got into P2000. Wow. You know, when you go to P2000, pride entered. Remember the story. I will arise. I will become like the Most High. Do you remember who said that? Yes. That was Lucifer. And this guy took off on his phone, started his own thing, and all of that stuff. Now you're going on me. Let me tell you. Meanwhile, this guy who went to start academy was not trading. He didn't know how to create hot forex accounts. People had to do that for him. But he started an academy deceiving people. So when you see someone like Henry and the doctors still here, humbly themselves, and you see, it says, God resists the proud, but he gives grace to the humble. Now, whatever academy that guy started is localized in Port Harcourt, all right? Today, Henry has a global platform. Doctor has a global platform. You can impact nations. This is where the scripture is fulfilled. I will bless you, then I will make you a blessing. So when you bless people out of the integrity of your heart, you know, David cried and said to God, he says, out of the integrity of my heart. When you do that out of the integrity of your heart, God has a way he orchestrates the universe to favor you. It doesn't matter what anybody is doing. So Dubai is a walk away.
Yes,
Yes, sir. Walk away. Dubai is the walk away.
Because you can get your prospects to get in on the call by 7 a.m. do 5%. Get in on the call by 9 a.m. do 5%. And I'm sure Dr. Rosemary will still do 12 p.m.
Yes.
So you will have 3 opportunities to do walk away. I'm not here at the level of MBA. All right, so don't mistake that. I'm not educated. I'm just Chioma. So until at 5 application, he has to give me the reply before I leave for my special Chioma's training. So that as I'm going to Port Harcourt, it's easy to show people how to do what? Walk away. All right. Yesterday, we commented on on it on my Facebook. We did for this week, we did 82.
Wow.
This morning I went to my personal trade for yesterday, and I saw that I took 10 trades. I didn't even know I took that much trade. Okay, I think it was those. I saw I took 10 trades, I won 7, and I had lessons in 3.
Wow.
Out of that 3, 2 were the ones called. All right? So that is 70%. What does that tell you? That tells you that anyone can make it. Trading has never been as simplified as the double blessing strategy has made it. Wow. So simplified now, so basic, so down to earth. So there's no reason why anyone in your generation should go. So please, with a round of applause and with a round of ovation, I want us to give it up to Chioma. And again, I want us to celebrate the walk-away master. What can you say about doctor? Can you see how beautiful it is to trade? He's a medical doctor, he's a surgeon, right? He is practicing. He is what? Practicing. So for those of you that love your job so much, you don't have to leave your job to trade. He is also a farmer. Did you see him in his farm? Is that Biokuta away? Did you see? He's in his farm in Ijebu, and yet he's going to be on Go Live. So what's your excuse? Let's put it together for him. What can we say about our very first doctor? Our very first eye doctor. Who her patients got her into trading. All right. And today she's not just practicing. I like her when she says it on her own call. She said she hasn't left medical practice. She left being paid for practicing medicine. So now she takes her time to do community service. She takes her time based on the knowledge and the skill that God has allowed her to learn to now help people. All right? Now, you know, if you help enough people get what they want, you'll get whatever you want. God is in the business of people. Whenever you're blessing humanity, you're touching the heart of God. So let's put our hands together and celebrate. All this that is happening right now would not have been possible if we did not have a solid backbone behind Chioma. If she was not there, or she had said to him, what are you talking about? Sit down, please leave these things and let us face our children. None of this will be happening. So please, I want you to help me celebrate this. So everyone, Africa, Nigeria is our time. Yes. Yes. You need to hear this. Yes. Latin American has had their time. Yeah. It started with North America itself. It moved to Latin America. It says, time and chance happens to all. But that's not the beautiful translation. The beautiful translation for me is the Amplified translation. And the Amplified translation puts it this way. It says, it's by being at the right place at the right time. So this is African's time. Yes. All right? And it's starting on Monday. Yes. How? It doesn't matter that fuel is going to get to how much? 400. Is it for how much did they say? 480. It doesn't matter. It's not $1. It's 30. So what if you can join Kendry by 9, or you can join Doctor by 7, and you can just grow your account by 5%? Someone, please, maybe before we leave, I'd like you to go to compounddaily.com. Put $1,000 there, and all you need in HFX is just 2 or 3 trades. That is all. Can you listen by 7 a.m., by 9 a.m., and here buy this at this price, sell this at this price? You take 3 of them, you turn 5%. So let's welcome Chairman Obi as he shows us that. Then the guests, do not think about this. Get started. God bless you.
Wow. Thank you so much. Wow. What can we say to Chairman Aaron? Wow, thank you so much. You heard from someone who started from the very, very, very beginning. And today he's standing, he's blessing people. Even, when I started earlier, I said, as people lie to you, sabotage you, people that you clothed, you fed. He was not even there then. And they turn around and they start talking nonsense. But look at, just look at. Every day you do 5%. In 6 months. Everyone say 6 months. 6 months. All you need is that discipline. You do your 5%, you do what? Walk away. You do 5%, you do what? Can this buy you a house?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Multiply this by 500. Give me the value. Some people are still thinking, will it? This is just 6 months. And all you need is 2 to 3 trades. You don't need to take money tonight to make it.
There's a way you press. If you call it like that, they will not understand. 173 959 500.
6 months.
173 959 500. Let me just call it the number so that I will not put the premium and not put the
from $1,000. And it's not your effort. All you need is simply show. This is just 6 months. Imagine what it could be in 1 year. Oh, in 2 years. So when I tell you that you have at least 100 6 and 7 figure traders,
it is done!
Done! Thank everyone. Enjoy your weekend.
Bigger, better.
I have Jesus in my life. I'm living for His glory. I'm on fire every day. And nothing can stop me, doesn't matter what I face. I am getting bigger every day. Every day. I have Jesus for my life. Living for His glory, I'm on fire every day. And nothing can stop me, doesn't matter what I face. I am getting bigger every day.
Wow.
Every day, I'm Jesus for We step in the arena, it's in Mocha. Silent professor fail. In success, loud down. We got a big one, we got a realer than real.